Oh, hello. Hi. How's it going? Welcome to the movie night. Welcome to the movie night. I hope everyone's doing well. Just sitting here waiting for Crendor. He is driving back from the store right now. Bless his sweet soul. Bless him. Bless that Hoggers boy. Bless that little Hoggers boy. He's driving home. Oh, I got hiccups and burps. I had a big honkin' salad for dinner, and I'm like, oh. It was a lot. A normal person would have got a normal salad with normal. I was like, no, give me a big honkin' salad. So that's what I ate. It was delicious. Oh my God. Hi, hello. What a ride. I know, that Darkest Secret video was a treat. Was a treat. It was a real treat. Yeah. I was smiling through the whole thing knowing the end. You knew the end? I didn't know the end. You love me? Thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh, I am like, what are we watching tonight? Great question. Fantastic question. I am interested in that myself. What are we watching tonight? I don't know. Good question. Great question. Isbis, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to watch tonight. I know that we wrote down a list last time. The list features things like Zillafoot, Sheborg, Office Space, Bill and Ted, Hansel and Gretel, Witch Hunters, which might be the one. It might be the one. Shaun of the Dead. I think everyone's seen Shaun of the Dead, though. I don't know. Also, the Double Dragon movie. Oh, my God. That might be... if you want to watch a bad movie, that might be the one. Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out together. We'll find out together. Yep. Witch Hunters. I actually really love that movie. I don't think Crendor's seen it. It's so good. It's so silly. I actually really like that movie. Yeah, Shaun of the Dead is like an actual good movie. So I don't know. The Double Dragon movie is terrible, and I keep thinking of that dude who does the pumping. Yo, bro, just finished the big titty goth chick with Burger King bathroom. What? 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 Pardon? What? Sorry, what? You did what with who? What? We're just going to wait for Crendor, I guess. We'll wait for him to get back. So while I wait, what if I engage in a little bit of tomfoolery? Tomfoolery. The Street Fighter film is not on... the Street Fighter film's not on that stupid thing that we use. What's that thing that we use called? What is the thing that we use called? Get out of the way, challenges. Nobody likes you. It's not on there. Whatever that shit is, it's not on there. Amazon Prime. That's what it is. Ooh, I'm so full. Ooh, I'm so full. Ooh. Yeah, you can't watch party it. You want to guess which one of these is me? Junk. I love junk. What movie? Great question. We're waiting for Crendor to log in. Crendor at 7:50 said, by the way, it was Crendor's idea to start to 8. I just want to point this out. Crendor said start at 8. I'm like, okay. And then at 7:50 he said at the store, be back in 15 minutes. Oh, that motherfucker just took the thing I wanted. That bitch. I'll take this. Look at my chunk. Whoa. Whoa. I love my boy. Look at my boy. Look at this. Look at this. Huh? Goodbye, Chuck. Okay, let's do this here. And we'll do this guy here. We'll sell his ass. We'll buy that. We'll do this. Whole bunch of garbage. Whole bunch of garbage. National Treasure 2 is on there? Dude, I'd watch the first National Treasure. I fucking love that movie. The first National Treasure is such a good movie. Also, ooh, trash, trash, trash. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Targeting dummies? Targeting dummies could be helpful for this. Yo. You kidding me? Give me something good. I'll take that. I'll take that. We'll do that. We'll get a big honkin' chonker. We'll do that and that and that and that. Oh, and we'll do that. Oh, oh, Crendor's here. Oh, hello. You starting a stream or just joining me? You had strawberries for movie snacks? Bless your sweet soul. Look at this little chonky boy. Look at my little chonk. Oh, yeah. I like to run up to the other players and go, and I just stare at them. You thought you could defeat my honkin' chonker? You can't beat Chonk. The power of Chonk is unstoppable. You can't beat my chonker. Chonk, 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 chonk. We'll take that. Why you not have anything good for me? Oh, is this the new Pixar movie? It is. This is Buzz Lightyear and the Chonky Chonkers. Buzz Lightyear and the Chonky Chonkers. I'm waiting for Crendor to start his stream. Whoa, these assassins came back here and started beating me up. It's rude as shit. Oh, what the hell is this ability? What the shit do that? Draven's axe. Didn't do you any good. You can't stop the can't stop the chonk. Can't stop the chonk. I said you can't stop the chonk. Can't stop the chonk. Oh, yes. Whatever. The chonk is coming. Oh! 2-star. You mean this? Chonk. Chonky chonk. He's a chonky boy. He's a chonky boy. He's a chonk. He's a chonky chonk. You cannot beat my chonk master. You think you can come here? You have made a terrible mistake. The chonk. Uh-oh, this is dangerous. Nah, I'm fine. I got a backfield. Whoa, unless this thing is just gonna heal itself. What the shit? Alright, in theory, 2 versus 1. Come on. I can't lose. Alright, I need some more stuff in my life. Another Heimerdinger. Nope. Not a Lulu in sight, huh? Not a Lulu in sight. He's preparing for the chat war. What do you mean? We're not gonna have a chat war. We're friends. We're good, wholesome friends. Uh-oh, he's coming here. Yes. These are the best investment I ever made. Idiots be attacking these like big dumb dummies. Oh no! My backfield. Wow, that's bad news. Well, this is a loss. Oh, and I lost one of those emo people too. Oh, the emos. The emos, that's why I needed. Gotta have my Lulu. Without my Lulu, what am I even doing? Without my Lulu, what am I even doing? Damn emos. Damn emos. Alright, come on. Bada bing, bada boom. Ding dong. Ding dong. Nope. If I could get like one of them things, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I got a 3 trainer. I'm gonna fill this boy up with so many croissants. Nice. Oh, that's garbage. That doesn't help me at all. That works. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. No, that's. I'm gonna sell you. Well, that's another jinx. Crendor just waiting like a good boy? He's calling me right now. Oh, hello. It's like, do you just swag me? What are you doing?
I did. I was resubbing, clapping.
You can't. Nah, I'm not falling for that.
I'm already in a hype train.
What do you mean you're on a hype train?
400 bits, Flippular 300 bits. I told you, I'm in a hype train.
Why do you have a hype train?
Too much hype.
I don't like it.
Oh my god. Blood Vendor with the 25 gifted subs.
25 gifted subs? No, that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Medic Crow.
You better get in this chat and start gifting. If you're sharing subs, you better get in this chat and share subs.
Elder Cat. Like Lamar Cushy.
That's no.
Like,
no.
Like,
no.
Orky. Like Supersonic 7CE. It's like the Night Kid himself.
Kebab.
Like,
3 months. Thank you, Kebab. Thank you for being here.
Cluck Liddell.
I don't need we don't need to compete with Crendor.
Like,
thank you, Kebab.
It's like Goose Boy. It's like
no, Goose Boy. Corpse Flower. Thank you for subscribing. Corpse Flower's cool.
Death to all but metal. It's like Super Dingler. It's like Ref Axel.
All but metal.
Like, not Pele.
No, come on.
That's not Pele.
Come
Andy
on.
Davo. Like, hey, it's Andy. Impossible Car. It's like Bowmania Rules. It's like Stroost.
Come
like
on.
Vegetable
That's
lasagna.
not even fair.
Like cauliflower.
How do you have something? How is this happening?
Bells.
Tell OC, thank you for gifting that sub to Tinker Fickle. Thank you.
Miss Mayday 100 bits. Stay with 100 bits. Miss Mayday.
Nah, that sucks. Why? This isn't fair.
Harper Hex with the 5 gifted subs.
Daxy, thank you for coming in with 300 bits. Screw Crendor. I like it. That's a good hashtag.
It's like Mighty Golem. It's like Perenniality.
Golem is in your chat. This is bullshit.
And Duffsnick. It's like, thank you, Harper, for the spicy 5. Duffsnick.
I don't like that. Oh!
You don't got a Duffsnick? Flippy Killer 100 bits.
Nerd Lounge, thank you. Kebab. 10 gifted subs. Screw that. We got a hype train now. A hype train.
Oh my god, Big Mama Chunk with the 20 gifted subs.
What? I'm playing Chunk right now. This is bullshit.
Watch Chris play. It's like Dookie. It's like Lost Revolver. Like
oh,
Dookie.
Thank you so much. Korean horchata. Ooh, horchata.
Replay Duck. Like
and a novice gifter. Like 50 subs.
50 subs. And a touch. Like Crit 20 Chris. It's like King Koopa. It's like Power Up Bar. It's like Bone Stealer. It's like Mega Fang King. It's like Literally Jester. It's like Mana Rich. It's like, you gotta say swag. You can't just clap.
Swag!
Tom Rolf. Like, there you go. Baron Von Scufflebutt. It's like Punch Bowl. It's like Caster.
Oh
like
my
James
god.
the
20
Demon.
Lord Vagabonds, 20 subs! Woo!
Oh my god, Miss Made with the 5 gifted subs. Whoa. It's like Chubby One-Eye. Like, love it. It's like the Crendor. It's like Clockwork Engineer. It's like, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Miss Mayday. Certain with the 26. They have the 26 months.
Not getting any of the bits. I'm not getting any of the pieces I need.
Kanaobi with the
Daxie,
Twitch
thank
Prime.
you.
Thank you for the Twitch
Daxie,
Prime.
thank you.
Kanaobi. Damn it, pants. Like with the Twitch Prime. Thank you, damn it, pants. Mackle with the 5 gifted subs.
What is
Thank you,
happening
Mackle.
over there?
Gifted
I don't
subs.
like this whole thing where
Hoover
people
maneuver.
gifted. I don't like
Drayon
this thing.
Dust.
No.
My Fate.
No.
Death Troll.
Miss Mayday.
With the 5 gifted subs. Cuphead with the 10 gifted subs. Shocky. Like Karathi. Like Ixazar.
Swag, swag,
Like
swag,
Cheaty
swag.
Cheek.
Hey,
Like
JP709.
Bugsaro.
Swag, 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 swag,
Some
swag,
kind of
swag.
spam. Like
I'm not even
Tobias.
paying attention to my
Like
game
Megasilva.
anymore. You're ruining this,
You don't need
Crendor.
to pay. I ruin everything. King Bob
No.
Roberts.
Oh,
like
that's
White
not
Jared
good.
666. It's like all getting subs. Thank you, comrade. Flippy Killer 100
Thank you,
bits.
comrade.
Thank you for the 100 bits. Heavy Grunt 38 months. Look.
Ooh, swag. Ooh, swag.
Save the 38 months. Lionheart Sway with the Twitter bits. Save the Twitter bits.
swag.
Damn it, Pants with the 10 gifted subs. Thank you. Damn it, Pants.
Damn it, pants.
Neo Madike. It's like School. It's like G Slushy. It's like Bob Z. It's like It's Castle. It's like
It's
Smoldering
Castle.
Knight. It's like Lionheart.
Frank Castle.
Mad Raving Introvert.
Oh, what is
Dr.
happening
Blas.
right now? I
And
missed
Ratman 9000.
Ratman 9000. That's bullshit.
9000.
That's bullshit.
Dude, Ratman 9000.
Ratman 9000. Why you? Oh, fatigue nerd. Thank you. Oh, swag, swag, swag.
What are we at? We're at 337%. What are you at?
336. That's bullshit.
We're winning by 1%. Let's go.
Boo.
Virility with the 12 months. Put some credit in hyperspace in the chat for virility.
I'm losing this damn game, Crendor. I'm not even focusing on the game.
Save the 1 year.
Let's see. Let's see.
Hassan Lurker 5.
Thank you.
I think we are being farmed. That is not true. That would
Not
never
the
happen.
no. Thank you for subscribing.
Susan Sprinkle 100 bits. I need in on this hype
Marlocky,
train.
thank you.
Thank you, Susan. Sergeant with the 6 months. What? 5, 6. Swing. Thank you, Sergeant.
Gamer
for the
Demon
6
King.
months.
Swag, 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 swag.
Batman 5 gifted subs. Midas. Like Tip Top Baker. Like Blizzard Wizard. Like
Blizzard Wizard.
Like and Bull Nye.
Blizzard Wizard.
Like Blizzard Wizard. Erexus 5 gifted subs. Thank you,
Blizzard
Catman, for those 5
Wizard.
gifted
That's
subs. Erexus, Cabin Coffee. Like Scuffle. Like Filthy Ape. Like
Blizzard
Abenham.
Wizard.
Like Baby Soul. It's like they were the 5 gifted subs. Seeger gifted a sub to Lich. It's like Ho Hum the Bum 500 bits. We gotta win. Purple with the gifted sub to Sussy
Oh,
Bunny
Sir
Boy.
Talon.
Like they were gifting
Oh,
Sussy
wait,
Bunny
that's
Boy
not
a sub.
Sir
Chopper
Talon,
Dan,
that's Sir Tane.
500
We're
bits.
old enough.
Emini with the 5
Sir
gifted subs.
Tane, we're old enough. Thank
Teabag.
you.
Look, Sir Copath.
Orexus 97.
Arcadius
Oh,
Max.
thank you so much.
Oh,
Baker
getting
Staunch,
subs.
thank you.
Emini.
Anonymous
Retroid
gifter.
Replay,
Woo!
95. Let's go. 200 bits.
Swag,
Leave it at 200 bits. Baker Staunch, 27 months.
swag. 725%.
Stay with 27 months. Oh my god, Baker Staunch with the
725.
5 gifted subs. Stay with the 5 gifted subs. Baker Staunch, Hayden. It's like
Beat
Retro
that,
Hyde. It's
Crendor.
like B20 Dave. It's like Mr. Bojangles. It's like Mosquito Revenge. It's like they were the
Mosquito
5 gifted
Revenge.
subs. Baker Mosquito Revenge.
Mosquito Revenge.
Oh, did I miss any? I probably skipped over somebody.
Mosquito Revenge. That's a terrifying name.
Mosquito Revenge.
Mosquito Revenge.
I think I got everybody. I think I did it.
Can't find the. I can't. Jindiraxis, thank you so much. Swag.
Wait, the hype trains. What?
Swag.
How did the hype train just end?
My
There's
hype
too
train
much
ended
hype.
too. Mine ended too. What'd you get to?
I don't know. What did I get?
I got 725%. Beat that.
725. What did we hit? Who saw the number? What was the number?
Good work, team. Good work. Good work. Swig. Oh, we got 730. Swig.
Andros for 54
That's good. We did good. We did good work here today.
54 months. You're at 370. You had 700. What? Yeah, I think we blew the load too early because we were doing subs before this. So I mean, technically, it was still close. It was close.
It was basically tied.
It was basically tied.
Yeah.
Also, the biggest thing, we hit the sub goal of sunscreen looks in the webcam.
Baker Staunch, thank you again. Baker Staunch gave a tier 1 sub to Shark. I don't like that. Take it back. Take it back. I don't like it. I don't like it. Hey, look, that was the first out of the 3 sub wars you have. That's the first one I won, and frankly, I'm here for it. Frankly,
that's true. I did win the other two.
You have beaten me numerous times before.
That's fine. You know, sometimes you don't win the battles, but you win the war. That's what it's all about.
Right. I mean, that's what it's about at the end.
And
of the day.
Everybody got to see the sub goal of the sunscreen looking into the webcam.
What does that mean? Sunscreen looking into the webcam.
The sunscreen, as you can see right here, is looking into the webcam.
What does that mean exactly?
It means what it is. I mean, that's it.
I don't know what that means.
That's what it is.
Buddy, I don't know. Buddy, I don't know how to tell you. I don't know what that means.
It is what it is. Now I need a new sub goal.
What does that mean? This is my first stream and this was
sunscreen.
crazy. That was crazy? That you haven't seen Blood Vendor giving me more subs. Also, Certain old enough. Great name. I'm about to lose this damn game because I haven't been paying attention.
See, I need a sub goal. Sub goal.
The fuck just happened?
Plant. Of course. Plant looks in the webcam.
Crendor,
Right,
I just
third
got
dude.
finished.
Nice.
What the hell? I just got animated to shit. You know what, Mutant Potato?
Folks,
thank you. I needed that. I'm going to exit. I wasn't
We
paying
are
attention.
only 13s.
Uh-oh. Did my entire system crash? What happened here?
Before done on Twitch. I guarantee you, nobody's had their plant looking at the webcam.
Mutant Potato, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, let's exit out of this.
Never before.
Stupid game for stupid people, for babies.
And-
That's a baby game. That's a baby game for babies.
If you've already subbed to Jesse Cox, you probably got a Twitch Prime lying around. You can get excellent
How dare
emotes
you.
such as
How dare
Hoggers.
you? How dare you do
Cringe.
this? How dare you?
Dude, that's Crendor cringe, bro. That's Crendor cringe.
What is? Do you have CC? Do you have lockdown on CC?
Yeah,
That's Crendor cringe, bro.
That's Crendor cringe, bro.
Bro, that's Crendor cringe. Do you have that on lockdown? Is that like your thing you do? Bro,
That's the first
Crendor
time
cringe.
I've done it.
Bro, that's CC, bro. That's CC.
But I do have this wine, which is Predator wine.
You do not have a Crendor cringe emote.
What?
Get the fuck
Yeah, I
out of
do.
here.
You thought I didn't have it?
I thought you made it up.
No. It's real. You thought I made it up? That's Crendor
I
cringe,
thought
bro.
right
That's Crendor cringe.
I hate that. Well, I don't like the fact there's so many people in my chat that have your emotes. Frankly, I don't like it. I don't like this. This must be like when
Dragonfire
my
with the
emotes
Twitch
show up in
Prime.
other people's chat. I don't like
It is. Thank you, Dragonfire20 for the Twitch Prime.
I hate this. I hate this.
That's what happens.
I'm not cringe. You're cringe. I'm not cringe. I'm not cringe. It's you. It is you who are the cringe.
I also like the Crendor Happy. Crendor Happy. Get some Crendor Happies in the
I
chat,
like
please.
Hoggers. I'm a huge fan of Hoggers.
Thank you. Hoggers is a good one, too.
Hoggers is really
Those
good.
are my new ones. Dr. DJ Cheese Whiz with the 3 months. 1, 2, 3. It's like, thank you, Dr. DJ.
Cheesewiz.
What a guy.
What a good guy.
Naruto Manic. It's like with the Twitch Prime. Thank you, Naruto Manic. And Dubstep Gamer. It's like with the Twitch Prime. Thank you, Dubstep Gamer.
I'm gonna have to get, because you have Spoon Licker and Sausage Swiper. I'm gonna have to get some of
You get
the
some Mule Edge.
boys of my own. Yeah,
Yeah.
We need to have a collection of Yule Lads. Dan needs to have Yule
We do.
Lads. We need to have Yule Lads. So if you want
Yeah.
all 12 Yule Lads, you have to subscribe to a bunch of different channels.
Yeah, it's like the you need all the different parts to form the ultimate thing.
Yeah, when you like buy a pack of cards or a toy and you want to get the full toy, you got to buy them all.
It's the Exodia.
Yep, that's what it is.
Calmish with the Twitch Prime. Thank you, Calmish, for the Twitch Prime.
Are you done yet?
We got 9 more subs till Plant looks in the webcam.
God
That's
damn
less than
it.
10.
I am not going to go over there and sub 9 times to get you to look at a damn plant. Who cares about a plant?
I'm not looking at the plant. The plant is looking into the webcam.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
The plant, all right, let me explain it to you. The plant looks into the webcam.
How? It has no eyes.
How do you know? Have you seen the
I know
plant?
what eyeballs look like.
How do you might not. There's probably eyeballs you haven't seen. There's going to be extremely
I've seen
tiny
all the
eyeballs.
I've seen every eyeball.
How do you might not even need eyes to see.
Oh, I know you need eyes to see.
That's not true.
Yup.
You can see inside, man.
No. This isn't like philosophy. We're not doing one of those things where it's like, I may be blind, but I can still see. It's not that shit. No.
The plant is just like Amazing Grace. Just follow the beat with the 5 gifted subs. Mishap Mischief. It's like
Bats
Lily
use
the
sonar,
Sunflower.
but that's not
It's like
vision.
Little Miss
That's not
Lurker.
vision.
It's like LP Velius. It's like and Dazzle Shaft. It's like
Dazzle Shaft sounds like a
I'll
porn
get
name.
subs. It does.
They call me Dazzle Shaft. I bet they do.
An indie hero with the 2 months. Thank you, indie hero. On 2.
Old Dazzle
like-
Shaft.
Thank you for the 2 months. 3 subs away, folks.
What is?
3
Stop
subs.
this! Everyone, stop subbing to
23
him.
subs.
Make
That-
him cringe. Stop subbing.
That's
Everyone
Crendor
stop.
cringe, bro. Tell them
Never
not
let him
so.
get
That's
there.
Crendor cringe.
Never let him get there. Stop subbing them. It is.
That's
it
Crendor
is-
cringe.
It is July 2nd. I will pay you all to no one sub
That's
to him
not
for the
true.
rest
He
of the
will
month.
not pay you.
No
he will
one
not
sub
pay
to-
you. He's a
I
liar.
will pay you all not to sub to him
He's
for the rest
a
of the month.
liar.
Cut him
Tell
off
me when
right
you
here.
receive your Jesse
Cut him
Cox
off
check
right
in the
here.
mail. Tell me.
The next
Tell me
person
when
who
you get those
subs,
Jesse
no one
Cox
gets
checks.
money. The
Just
next person
follow
subs,
the beat with the 2 months. Thank you. Just follow the beat.
no one
with the
gets
2
money now.
gifted
No one
subs.
gets money now. It's
Like,
over.
Ryan,
You ruined it.
Ryan S. McCann. Like,
You
and
ruined it.
Pinoy Bear. It's
You
like
ruined it.
Both getting subs and optional toaster 5 months. There it is. What people play. It's like, there it is. Here we go. It is time for Plant to look into webcam.
I hope it was worth it. I hope that shit was worth it. I gotta go watch this stupid plant now. It's a plant. It's a fucking plant. I hope it was worth it, you sickos. I hope it was worth it, you sickos. It's like a fern, like a shitty fern.
How dare you? That was not
Plant
a shitty
looks
burn.
into webcam. 1,200 subscribers for a plant looks into a web. 1,200? I hate you
Yeah.
so much. I hate you so much.
Why would you not want that? I mean, people have dumb normal sub goals. They're like, oh, for like this many subs, I'll like play my favorite game. Like, you're gonna play a game anyway. Shut up. But like, Plant looks in the webcam. You're not gonna see that. I've also done Frog looks in the webcam, Rabbit, Moose, Rhino, Chick, Mouse, Bat, Sloth, Otter, Cat, Other Cat, Sunscreen, Larry. I think that's it. I've also done such other sub goals. This is from the same creators of other sub goals, such as eat an orange on stream, a banana, an apple, possibly a peach. I don't remember. Stand up, clap 3 times, snap 3 times. Oh, I did one where it was like snap for 2 minutes straight. That one was pretty intense. Take hair down, put hair up. Blink 3 times. That was another one. Nordud with the 1 year. Put some Crendor hoggers, happies, and cringes in the chat for Nordud. It's like 5,000 sub goal finish Ocarina of Time. That, if there's anything that's gonna get me to finish Ocarina of Time, that would do it, and I would probably lose my mind. Honestly, I'd probably do it for less than that.
I have shaken my head so much that my brain has jiggled to the point of a headache. I need you to know that I hate you so much.
The only thing I hate is your disdain for my sub goals.
My brain has jiggled in my skull cap, and how dare you?
I actually plan on doing a non-content subathon. Because, like, people have done subathons, right? Where it's like, oh, guys, I'm going to keep streaming for, like, 10 years. Like, that's dumb. Then people have done reverse subathons where they try to get the clock to go down. That's the style I'm going for. But I'm not just going like, oh, maybe at this goal we'll play Fall Guys. Like, I want, like, some wacky-ass shit. Like, oh, man, at 100 subs, I'm just going to go get Denny's. You know? Let's go get Denny's. And that takes some time off the clock as well. But here's the thing. 400 subs, it'll be eat the Denny's. Maybe not 400. Actually, it would have to be right after. It'd be like 200. But then at 300 subs, it would be don't eat the Denny's. I'd have to stop eating the Denny's. I couldn't even eat it anymore. It'd be over. I'd have to literally take it and put it to the side. No more Denny's. So I just wasted all that time to go get Denny's, eat the Denny's, and then I couldn't eat the Denny's anymore if we hit that sub goal.
I was signaling to my chat SOS with my eyes.
These are the
blinking
types of
SOS
sub goals
to my chat.
No one
caught on.
Up.
No one
Nobody
came to help me.
Up.
No one came to help me.
This is what you need for a subathon.
No one was coming to help me. No one was coming to help me. So,
Seeger gifted a sub to X Dansky. Thank you very much.
Like, are you done? Are you done with your nonsense? Can we watch this movie?
I've got 2 more resubs, so we can.
What do you
start
mean 2 more
resubs?
What does that mean?
Middle Snarf, All Hail Lord Plant, 8 months. That's 7, 8. It's like they were the 8 months. And Nakata, 53. Absolutely worth it. Well, they were the 53 months. Nakata. Did I tell you I started doing coffee time?
You know what? I can't blame you. If Dodger's not going to do that shit, we should steal all of her content.
Yeah, here's the thing. She doesn't do it anymore. She doesn't do it anymore. And I'm taking the name, Hey Guys, It's Coffee Time. That's the name of my whole show.
Hey
so
guys,
it's technically different.
Coffee time.
Yeah, hers is called Coffee Time. Mine is called Hey Guys, It's Coffee Time.
Mine should be called Hey Guys, It's Coffee Time with Jesse Cox. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. I like that too.
I like that.
So we all have our own version.
And then you've taken her gaming news.
Yeah. I stole her gaming news. Eventually, I'm just going to take her husband and her kid.
Yep.
And,
they're just going to wake up and be like, wait a second. You're not Mommy.
Oh, my.
You'd be like, I am Mommy. It's me.
It's me, your mama. Come over here and give mama a hug.
Sam will just be playing Smite like 14 hours a day, and he'll look over and be like, oh, yeah, I think that's my wife. Anyway, what's up? Oh, yeah, boy, what's up, guys? I gotta go to bed because I'm sleep deprived and my neck is dying from sitting here in a chair 14 hours. Oh, all right.
That's lovely, darling. I'll take care of old baby. I assume Roger talks with an accent now. I'll take care of old baby. And then, Clark will be like, Mommy, will you take me to play with the chickens? And I'm like, I ate them buggers, I did. Made a Ford meal out of them chickens. Yeah.
The other day, somebody came into Sam's chat and was like, or no, it was her cousin. She was like, hey, can you see if Dodger's asleep? Because she's not responding. And then Sam was like, she's passed out in the bed. And I was just like, yeah, all those pills and alcohol finally catching up.
Can I tell you, the other day, Dodger and I were playing God, what's the name of the game? We Were Here Forever. We were playing We Were Here Forever. And halfway through, she's like, my kid is up. I'm going to go put her back to bed. 35 minutes goes by. And I'm sitting here just talking with chat, and she comes back. She's like, oh, my God, I'm so sorry. Like, what happened? She's like, I fell asleep. I was like, what?
What?
She, like, went to go put her kid together and fell. And here's the thing. That is the second time that has happened that I've been doing something with her, and she straight up fell asleep. I was like, girl.
How much sleep she getting? I mean,
I
obviously
am
she's got a kid.
genuinely worried that no one is sleeping in that house.
They
are
are
doing too much. They got
I remember
too
the last
much.
time with Sam. I was like, Sam, how much do you sleep? He's like, oh, fucking no, mate. Go to bed like 7 a.m. Go wake up, do a thing. Oh, it's like 4 hours. I'm just like, how do you do that? He's like, oh, no, it fucking sucks. I'm like, all right.
No.
But Sam also could, like, stop playing games like 2 hours earlier and just go to bed.
He
But
could.
I guess he's also, I think he's on the morning shift of watching her. So, like, he goes to sleep at, I don't know. Listen, I don't care. I don't do any of that.
Yeah, I don't have kids, and this is why. They are a cautionary tale to me. In fact, I just found out the other day that a person who I am convinced should have no children just said, I'm having a kid. And I was like, that right there is another reason. Like, I know you shouldn't have kids, and you're about to have a kid, and I'm worried for everyone involved. I'm like, nope. No, thank you. You shouldn't be having that child. See, I know me. I couldn't do a kid. I'd be like, yeah, I got shit to do. Sorry, child. And they'd be like, Papa, would you take me to the market? And I'm like, nah. Nah, I'm going to do my own thing today. You can walk yourself to the market. I'm 3 years old, Papa. That's old enough. You be walking, right? That's true, Papa. I can walk. Then walk your ass to the market. Here's $50. Buy yourself a Snickers bar. I'm going. Yeah. I wouldn't.
He doesn't
Why
even
is
go
my
to
child
bed.
British? Because all children are a little British. When you think about it.
He doesn't even go to bed when he ends streaming games for 3 more hours. I don't know what he does. I don't know how he functions. And then, before he used to brag about how healthy he was, but now he's like had C. diff and like some like crazy shit. He almost died. He has like constant neck pain. I'm like,
almost
Sam,
died?
you need to,
No, come on.
he like almost died.
No.
That's what he said.
No.
People with C. diff die if they don't go to the hospital.
If
He was like,
What
oh
is
yeah,
C.
I
diff?
just that's like a bacterial thing in your colon.
what?
Yeah.
How does
You not remember that? He was in the hospital.
wait? Why? All right.
And then he could have just went to the hospital, but he spent like 3 weeks being like, I'm fine. And he's like literally like pale, like shit.
That's the most Sam shit I've ever heard in my life. Where he's
go
like,
to the hospital.
I'll suck it up and I'll just keep going.
You're
I'll
not even
walk
in
that shit
America.
off,
It's
I
not gonna
will.
cost like $10,000. You can go for free. Like, and you're not going. My God.
I'll walk it off, I will.
Just fucking put a band-aid on it. I'll just game.
I love that. I hate that for Sam, but I love the fact that I know of all the people I know in my life, the one guy who'd be like, I'm dying, I'm gonna walk that shit off, would be Sam. Sam's like, I'm dying, I'm gonna walk it off.
In fact, I think he had to go to the hospital. Like, he ended his stream. He's like, hey, mate, I think I gotta go to the hospital. And then I think he was playing with someone. They're like, okay, bye. I think it was Gmart. Gmart was like, all right. It's like,
That's terrible. Sam is
That's what I'm
Butcher from The Boys now? Absolutely. If you were to say, Sam, what character from TV or movies do you identify yourself with? He would 100% say Butcher. 100%. That's not even a joke. That is a fact. I know that to be true.
yeah.
Yeah. Be like, oi.
I mean, listen, he's like a known gamer, a Smite tournament winner, all right? But like, the man doesn't sleep. He's just not taking care of himself. I just want him to be healthy.
Crendor,
All right?
you're out there
I'm
trying
out
your
here
hardest to like
advocating
convince people
for
to
the
do.
healthy.
Yeah. You're just trying to be a good friend.
I just want healthy people, dude.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't?
Momo
Thank you
Chico
for the bits.
gifted a sub to Kubert. It's like they were gifting Kubert a sub.
Cubert?
Just follow the beat. Kubert. Just
Cubert?
follow the beat. 4 months. Long live the Cren. What's the for?
Famed,
It's like maybe the 4
famed
months.
80s video game star Qbert?
No, Kubert. K-O-O.
Qbert?
Wasn't there a time when his viewers had to donate to get him to go to the doctor or the dentist? I think there was, 'cause I remember tuning in.
Get the fuck out of here.
They were like, Sam, please go to the... I think it was it the ear doctor? It was either the ear doctor or the dentist. It was one of the two. It's like, dude, just go. Merlin Herc with the 4 or 5 years. Put some credit notes happened in the chat for 5-year Merlin Hercs.
All right, enough of that shit. Enough of that shit. F that. Let's watch a movie. What are we watching?
That's 60. Like, over the 60 months. That's a good question. Yeah, you think my sub goals are just like a thing looks into a webcam. His are like go to the doctor to fix my debilitating illness.
What are we watching?
All right, what are we watching? That's a good question.
What's happening tonight?
Let's see. We made a list of things, didn't we? I guess we can check
make
again.
a list of things. I have a list over here.
Okay.
I have a list. Now, mind you, on this list is the movie Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters, which I just want to say is a Cox and Crendor movie if I've ever seen one.
All right. Okay. I mean, that does sound
Just
good.
putting it out there, that movie is available.
I mean, I'd be down to watch that.
We already watched Con Air. We watched Con Air already.
Yeah, we watched Con Air 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's on you. If you missed that stream, that's on you.
Let's see. What is it? Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunter. Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude. Donicon. 88 months. 88 months.
National Treasure is not available for streaming. Even though you keep saying National Treasure 2, like somehow that's going to show up. It's not on there.
It's like they were the 88 months. Donicon. I mean, I think we've watched most of the Nick Cage.
There's no Nick Cage movies left.
Watch.
There's nothing left
There's
for us.
There's like Valley Girl.
Yeah, I don't care about
Nick
Valley
Cage
Girl.
and the yeah.
We could watch all all 26 episodes of Sonic X.
Please no.
We could watch Street Fighter 2, the animated movie. We could watch all 13 episodes of Sonic the Hedgehog or Pokemon Ranger and the Temple of the Sea. What the shit? No, I'm all right. I'm going to delete anime from my list now.
Yeah,
I don't watch any anime, and everyone says I should watch anime, and I'm like, I can't get into it.
That's my thing, is like, I've watched like 4 animes that I've enjoyed where I watched them the whole way through.
I can't get into it. I'm not an anime.
Okay, here's the thing. I've contemplated making a video where I watch 10 episode 1s of animes, and then I tier list them on which was the best and which was the worst, all based on episode 1.
And?
I haven't done it yet. I think that was a video I'm going to do. And there's going to be some people like, that anime doesn't get good till episode 364. That's why it's not good. Like, I don't give a shit. Make it good from episode 1.
What is...
That's an idea I've gotten.
There's a movie called Cherry 2000. What the shit is this movie? David Andrews plays a young man of the future whose robot companion suffers an internal meltdown. To replace the parts, Andrew must enter the lawless zone where he is forced to team up with a real woman when his life is threatened. What is this fucking movie?
What?
Cherry 2000? What is this movie?
Cherry 2000.
When did
1988?
Cherry 2000? What the hell is this movie?
Hold on, I need to... Cherry 2000. 1987. It's got a 5.5 out of 10. Melanie Griffith, David Andrews, Pamela Gidley.
All right. Now that's good, but also, can I propose Knife Corp? A group of young salespeople who go door to door selling high-end knives end up knocking on the wrong door, the home of an angry and dangerous recluse who intends to put the knives to good use against them. Oh shit, Knife Corp. Oh my god.
Knife Corp.
They'll put anything on this fucking. Anything will show up on this damn thing. There's Twilight the Extended Edition. I'm gonna hard no on that.
Of course.
I'm gonna type J.
Okay. Let's see.
Jennifer's Body, unrated, is the first thing that comes up. The Italian Job. Clue. I love the movie Clue. Oh my god. Have you ever seen Clue, Crendor?
Don't think so.
Oh my god. I love the movie Clue.
Really? Yeah.
Have you never seen Clue? Crendor.
No.
Chat, do we have to watch Clue? Oh my god, everyone is saying watch Clue now. Holy
it's
shit.
Like a mystery or something?
It is
Is
a
it like
comedy.
a whodunit? Like actual
It is
Clue?
like an old-ass comedy.
Oh. All right, we can watch Clue.
Super entertaining.
All right.
It has everything you could want in a movie. A big boobied maid, a singing telegram, Tim Curry. It's got everything you want. Everything you want in a movie.
Oh my god, Big Boo Maid and Tim Curry?
And Tim Curry. Tim Curry
Oh
is
my
the
God.
butler. It's great.
All right. I mean, let's watch this.
All right. Hell yes.
I'm intrigued.
Hey! Perfect.
There we go.
Perfect.
The next time we're going to watch Hansel and Gretel.
I mean, yeah, it's. I guess we could let chat vote, but I feel like everyone's saying, we have to do the.
Everybody
F2
wants Clue. Yeah, everybody
Damn.
wants Clue.
Everyone wants Clue. All right.
Oh
Clue
my
it
god,
is.
it's Stupar Dan, 46 months. Hello from Malay. Thank you, Dan, for all these fantastic emotes.
What the shit, Dan is?
And for resubbing.
Why is he subscribing? Dan, you son of a bitch! I was just praising you not 10 minutes ago.
Stay 46 months, Dan.
I was
What do you
praising
mean?
you not 10 minutes ago, Dan.
He probably subbed to you back when he was just a one-timer.
Yeah, well, he could make a new account and resub. If he cared, he'd make a new account and resub. Soren,
Now, over here,
Firestarter, thank
we
you.
appreciate you.
Thank you, Soren. Thank you. Clue 100% speedrun all endings. I think so. Crendor, the
Right.
movie Clue
Mhm.
is very famous because when it came out in theaters, it had 3 separate endings.
What?
I know. And so when it came out in theaters, you had to see it. Different screenings had different endings. And so it was never the same ending. But in the release that was on video, or I assume on this version, they're going to show you all the endings. So I think in reality, you'll get all endings. I think.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm down. Let's do it. I'm excited.
Clue is not free. Are you sure?
What?
It definitely
It
says
said-
Clue is available here.
Hey, it's got it under the watch party thing, so it should be.
All right. Or, hold on, we could watch Adventure Boys.
Shit is that?
2 schoolboys on BMX and their speedway racing dad must outwit a gang of criminals who have stolen diamonds from England's largest castle. Oh, the Adventure Boys, spelled with a Z.
All right, just throw it in the backlog. Throw Adventure Boys in the backlog.
We could watch, hold on. We could watch Leo the Wildlife Ranger. Holy shit, that's episodes. We could watch, the original Terminator? Holy shit.
Adventure Boys is a 4.9.
We could watch Flight 666. Oh, shit. Passengers and crew on an international flight are attacked by unseen forces that threaten all aboard. As they fight to stay alive, they start to realize that these are actually the spirits of murdered girls determined to stop their killer on board, who will do anything to remain free. What? Flight 666.
All right. I think we got to watch Clue.
Sure, we can watch Clue, or we can watch.
Right.
Hold on, I'm going to find something crazy. Or we can, oh no, They have Boondock Saints on here? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Somewhere, 13-year-old Jesse is like, oh, there was a firefight. Or we could
I've never
watch...
actually seen that movie.
You've never seen Boondock Saints?
No.
Get out of town.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
We could watch 1959's The Bat. Novelist Cornelia Van Gorder has rented a country house which not long ago had been the scene of murders committed by a criminal known as The Bat. She seeks Dr. Malcolm Wells' help to unravel the mystery.
All right.
We voted. Everyone wants Clue.
Let me take your The Bats and raise you one Bats. An alien virus that once wiped civilizations out in ancient times throughout time has returned overnight by a mysterious thunderstorm, infecting all the bats in the area, causing them to grow into grotesque giant carnivore man-eater monster bats. And it's up to humankind to fight for their lives to survive, or history will once again repeat itself as it has thousands of years ago. Bats.
Amazing.
Someone also said movie description is all wrong. The shit? All right, add that one to the list.
Adding.
Yeah, add Bats to the list.
There's the movie. What is the movie Badass? Danny Trejo is badass. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, they have Independence Day.
You know what? I'm jealous that I would very much love if instead of it being on Netflix, Amazon had RRR, because I really want to watch that with someone, because I believe that movie would be the movie to watch. RRR. I really want to watch that, but I need someone to watch it with because I know it's going to be wacky as hell. It's like 3.5 hours. Is it? Perfect. That's you get drunk and you watch that and yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Why can't I sync it up with people? I don't know.
What?
I don't know. Play it with a timer up, Jesse Cox, but we can't I don't know how that works.
You'd probably just do a timer.
Yeah.
The Fleen, 25 months, like the Fleen.
So on our list, we have all right. So is it Clue? Is that what people want to watch?
They have the 25 months. I feel like people want to watch Clue.
Everyone seems to want to watch Clue. Holy shit. Okay, I didn't know. I didn't know that was the thing. Yeah. Holy shit. The kids. All right.
The kids want Clue.
Clue it is. All right. Okay. Crendor, get over here so I can put you in my thing.
All right, hop on in, everybody. We're going to raid Jesse Cox. We're going to watch it over there. I'm going to be on that stream. Make sure you spam Crendor Cringe Happy and Hoggers.
Don't do that.
Here we go.
Don't do that.
Spam those emotes. Spam those emotes.
I'm going to need you to counter those emotes with tentacles. Counter the emotes with tentacles. Everyone, counter it with tentacles.
Don't counter it.
Counter it with tentacles. Prepare the tentacles.
All right, see you over there.
All tentacles. Tentacles, attack. Attack with tentacles. I need your
fire.
Don't fire.
Fire. Fire the cringes.
Fire the tentacles. Slime the tentacles. Wiggle the tentacles. Yes, that's it. Yeah. Oh no, there's so many Crendors. No, wiggle the tentacles. Defeat him with the tentacle. The power of tentacles. I hate that so much.
Quickly, the bongo cats.
No,
release
not
the bongo cane.
The bongo Jessies. Fire back with the bongo Jessies.
Bongo cat versus bongo Jesse.
That's the stupidest emote I have. If you look at it, it's just my beard bongoing. It makes no sense. It makes no fucking sense.
All right, fire the rats. Fire the rats. It's my last. It's my last ditch effort. Fire the rats.
Fire the rats. Fire the Tatarus. Fire the Tatarus.
Fire the rats.
Oh, the Tatarus.
The rats.
Fire the Tatarus.
Hot rat summer.
Dance, Tataru, dance.
So
It's
dumb.
so silly. Share your camera so I can add you to the screen.
Oh yeah. Turn on camera.
Camera is on.
Camera online.
Mm-hmm. Boom. Boom. Boom, you're good. It's
Boom,
terrible
I'm
quality, but you look fine.
Nice.
Absolute terrible quality.
I don't know why it's terrible quality. It looks fine on mine.
All right. I mean, it looks fine, but I'm enlarging you. I can shrink you
see.
down, but I enlarged you.
All right. It's whatever.
I can make you bigger.
Drinking the Predator wine.
Ooh, Predator. I don't like how you're drinking Predator wine. That's weird.
But it's like a ladybug. The ladybug is the predator.
Drinking Predator wine. Guys, I'm drinking wine for predators. Did I tell you I made a mixed drink the other day that was delicious, but it was a little too sweet, but it was delicious.
What?
I don't know. It was something out of the Final Fantasy 14 cookbook. It was a high elixir, and I made it, and it was very good, but a little too sweet. Like, it was one of those things that, like, I wouldn't drink a lot of.
I see.
Perch Crendor
Dude,
screen on your shoulder. I'm not going to do that.
I got a rant for Cox and Crendor tomorrow.
Oh my God, so do I, dude. I'm gonna give you a little taste because I wrote it down in my notes.
Mm-hmm.
This is how it ends. Anyway, he started giving weird looks, and he begins to try to flex at the car that's driving by him. And as he's trying to flex across the street, an old couple is standing there, and I see the man go, "It isn't that impressive," and that's how it ends. So. That's a little taste for tomorrow about what was going on, what was happening on the street. Who knows? You'll find out tomorrow.
All right.
It isn't that impressive. Yeah.
Mine's just a rant.
Oh.
I can't even bring it up because you'll know.
Oh.
But why is the ladybug? Because the ladybug's the predator. It eats the leaf and like the vine.
Damn.
So like the ladybugs are actually good for the vines and the wine. And then, dude, this wine, it's only like $15. It's like one of my favorite $15 wines. Like, it's really good. I would drink this over some like $50 wines.
Crendor's going to rant about League of Legends again. You're probably right, Sinvicta. That's probably all he cares about.
I'm not. This is a real life rant. Real rant.
Okay. All right.
It's something that even you've probably dealt with.
Oh, man. Is it the poops?
No. Something you experience out in public.
Oh. The public poops?
Yep. I never left the house other than go to the gym. Dude, I leave the house for like so long every day. I don't play video games anymore. I play video games when I stream.
He doesn't do anything. He stays outside. The man is like flexing on the
sunlight.
world. He's trying to save his friends. He's over here trying to save everyone. Like, stop playing games, y'all. It's gonna kill you. And we're like, but what if I stream for 11 hours?
Don't do it. Lift weights. Lift weights for 11 hours instead.
Lift weights, not
weights.
Controllers.
Make a shirt. Lift weights, not controllers.
I want you to become that guy who's like, video games are for losers. Lift weights, not controllers, bro.
Dude, yeah, I'm touching grass.
Hold
I touch
on.
grass
I'm
every
gonna
day.
go. I need to go. If I'm gonna do this, I need a drink. I need a drink.
All right, go get a drink.
Hold on.
Go get a drink. I'll answer your questions in chat. Hold on. I'll hit you with the flex. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Hold on. Let me get the... You can't even see it. Hold on. Here you go. There's the flex. Hold on. I'm not in camera. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm in front of the mic. Hold on. There you go. There you go. There it is. There it is. There it is. Also, I do leg day now. I'd show you my legs, but it's harder to see. Like, here's the thing, okay? I'm not like walking around like I'm built, like I'm jacked or something, but I used to be a stick, all right? And now I'm a muscular stick. That's what I tell everybody. I'm a muscular stick. So I used to be a stick, now I'm a muscular stick. I'm not like swole or anything. But it's still healthier than what I used to be. It's like when TB back in the day was like, your arms are two-dimensional or whatever he said. Now my arms aren't two-dimensional anymore. They have depth. I can actually lift things. Dude, I'm straight up, like back in the day, all right, I could barely lift like 5-pound weights. Like that's how weak I was. When I did my test at the gym, when I first started going to the gym, they tested my strength. It was after my surgery, and I was like, I gotta get into shape, right? And on a scale of 41 to 141, which is like the range, I was a 42. I was literally like one below the weakest on their scale. All right? That's how weak I was. And now it's like, I would imagine now I'm at like slightly average to slightly above average strength, which is perfect. That's like being gold in League of Legends. That's what I want. I just want to be gold in real life health. That's what I'm looking for. Gold in real life health. Maybe plat, bordering plat. Sips wine. All right, here's the thing. All right, wine. If I'm gonna drink my poison, I'm gonna drink good tasting poison that I enjoy. I'm not drinking like Natty Ice or like Miller Lite. You know what I mean? I'm not just drinking to drink. I'm drinking because I enjoy it. You know what else kills? Sitting in a chair. There you go. It really does. uh, yeah, you might as well enjoy them if you're gonna do it. Where's the PBR? My one friend loves PBR. That's like all he drinks. Whenever we go somewhere, I'm like, I'll get an IPA. So I love trying different IPAs, and he's just like, give me the PBR. And I'm like, I don't get it, but man loves his PBR. Also, what is Jesse making over there? I haven't seen you since I watched Co-optional. You look great. Hey, thanks. I mean, yeah, I've definitely gained weight since then. I've put on muscle. I eat better. My blood pressure's better. Everything's better. I go to the doctor once a year, get my blood work. Stay healthy. I do cardio.
Oh yeah, I do cardio too.
Oh yeah, didn't you go to the gym today?
I know, I did, and I hurt, so.
Ah, jeez. You still hurt? You've been going like a month now.
He makes me do different things. It isn't like the same shit,
Oh,
so
he's
he keeps
the
fucking me
groups. I see. Nice. I like that. I love that. I try to hit different things so I can feel the burn again.
He keeps fucking me up. I don't
I
like
legit
it.
will like, I'll like do like different things, and I'm like, dude, I feel it. That's a muscle I haven't hit, and I get excited. Everything else, it's just like your body's used to it. Just repairs it easy.
It's a muscle I haven't hit. All right. Let's do this thing. Everyone, it's time.
What did you get? You didn't even say.
Oh, I just made we don't have a lot here at the office. I just made a Jack and Coke, so I'm fine.
All right.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna make like a mixed drink and like do a thing. I made a Jack and Coke. More Jack than Coke. I made a Jack and Coke. Let's do this.
All right.
It should start on your screen, I guess, is how this works. A Jack and Coke is a mixed drink. I mean,
that's true. It technically is.
Sinvicta, come on. Don't be like that. All right. Let's do this. Select title. Right. Watch party will automatically stream. Start watch party.
Oh, there we go. Grab a snack and hit the lights.
I'm waiting for it to start. Oh, there we go.
Hey, what time are you at?
I can only hear it. I can't see it yet. I can't see it.
Okay, good.
I'm at 31 seconds, 32 seconds, 33 seconds.
All right, perfect. I'm there. Okay, good. Just
Yeah.
making sure.
Tim Curry. The Madeline Kahn. This is a classic.
What's this from?
Oh, God. Either the 70s or the 80s. One of the two.
70s or 80s?
Mm-hmm. It's an old-ass movie.
Oh, 1985. Oh, my God.
Tim Curry from the famous Red Alert 2. Yes, that Tim Curry. Famed Red Alert 2 actor Tim Curry. Cars are driving fast down the road. It's a car road. Cars, they're driving down the road. Where are they going? It's cars, 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 cars. Tim Curry, the voice of Hexus from Fern Gully. Tim Curry, yes, that Tim Curry. Based, was this the first board game movie?
It's a good question. Crendor needs to react to WoW's Darkest Secret video. I did. Or do you mean I need to react to Jesse's video? Dogs.
Dogs. Nope.
Classic,
Dogs.
dude. Classic. New England, 1954.
It was a good year. What'd I tell you?
That is a big boom made.
Promises made, promises kept.
Wow, those are jiggling. Dude. I gotta look something up. What's this guy's name?
Who? Colonel Mustard?
The butler guy.
Tim Curry. How do you not know who Tim
Wait.
Curry is?
Hold on, I'm checking something with Tim Curry. All right.
Flames?
I knew it. Guess where I recognized him from?
Oh no, where?
Home Alone 2. I was like, I knew it. He's the Home Alone 2 guy.
Well, of course he is. Uh-oh. Do you recognize this actor?
I need a better look. No. Wait, that's Doc Brown?
Yeah.
What the shit?
Dude, everyone's in this movie. This movie's great.
Wow. Dude, I have like no movie knowledge, all right? I've seen like barely any movie.
Do you recognize this actor?
No. What was he in?
Christopher Lloyd from Angels in the Outfield? Yeah, exactly. That Christopher Lloyd. Christopher Lloyd from Taxi?
Dogs.
Dogs. Dogs. I like dogs. Is this that murder movie Knives Out? It is. Surprisingly, yes. Doc.
Why is Miss Scarlet wearing blue?
Yeah, don't spoil, chat. It's a murder mystery. That's a good joke.
You gotta sip the soup.
This movie so silly. The plot thickens.
What? Oh, it's like Hunger Games,
Just like Hunger Games, yeah.
or Squid Games. What? Dude, Mr. Body's getting out of here. Dog. Dude, they're passing up brandy. If I was in a crazy thing like this, I'd be getting wasted.
Yeah. Wadsworth eyes. He was like, whoa. Thank you.
Turns into those three stooges.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop.
I brought a briefcase of various weapons. Don't even stress it. It'd be terrible if one of those was a candlestick of some sort.
Oh, shit.
Whoa!
Ho ho.
I like the board game Clue. It's one of my favorites.
It's all the clue item.
I work for the gangsters, Milton and Bradley. The Parker brothers. I had to stop her from screaming.
Oh my god.
Why would he scream? Poor guy. Well,
They were very bad people, very bad.
It really is Among Us when you think about it.
It
That's
is.
right. The cook! And then all the little bodies run over to find the dead body. Oh, shit, that's funny.
Little sussy, dude. Little sussy. Jeez.
No, thank you. Oh shit. Oh, Doc.
'There's some Luigi's Mansion music.
It really is.
Oh,
They 100% probably copied it from this movie.
They probably
This
did.
thing came out way before that.
That's true.
100% this movie was a fun time to make.
Oh yeah.
I think all right.
Bill Gates and the maid.
All right.
Oh yeah, Luigi gets a letter to go to the mansion.
It really is based off of this.
It really is. Yep. Dude, Hot Rat Summer, let's go.
Hot Rad Summer.
Hot Rat Summer.
I'm having such a hard time not spoiling all the bits. There's so many bits in this movie.
Oh, shit, broken glass. What?
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Mr. Body needs to take better care of his home.
It really does.
That's a messy ass. That's like clean those leaves. He has a butler and a maid. Oh,
Yeah.
if anything, Wadsworth sucks at his job.
That's true.
That is absolutely me in every murder situation. In every horror game, I'm like, oh, fuck it. Let's do this.
Oh, they're gonna get sussy, dude. A little sussy. They're in the room with the dead guy.
Sus. Super sus. They vented into the wrong room.
Sus. Yep, vented.
Vented in the wrong room.
jeez.
Thank you. Yes. Murder. That's a really good joke. His face. Just an orgy, officer.
These 30 minutes have been like 60 minutes.
Movie time.
That was a good slapstick.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit. It's the Among Us. Hit the lights.
They got the lights.
What the shit? Not the
What the fuck is
maid.
going on around here?
The jiggle physics are gone. No. Jesse couldn't handle it. He couldn't handle it. Jeez. Thank God. Oh yeah, that would have been Dodger, 100%. I don't know what happened to Jesse. He acted like he left the oven on or something. Pizza's like burned to a crisp. I think he just couldn't handle the maid dying. What happened to you?
I had to go to the bathroom. I had to pee really quick.
Oh, I thought you just couldn't handle the maid dying.
It was a dark time. I am your singing telegram. It's my
That
favorite.
was definitely Dodger.
Yeah. I like how they're just over it. They're like,
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I got back for the best part of the entire movie.
All right.
Boom, boom. The music of this part is great. Get on with it. No. Oh, the gags are so good. Oh my god. Meow. Me too. Ding. I'm only a guest. Ding. Cool. This is the multi-ending version. Great. Perfect.
All right,
Perfect.
perfect.
So yeah, when this was in theaters, each screening had a different ending.
So crazy. The shit is happening.
Ding. This peacock was a man. That's the best line of the movie. Mrs. Peacock was a man. Flames. 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 Dead. And that's how it ends.
What a movie.
Oh, a classic. It's hard to believe that, like, most people recognize these actors as older versions of themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is true.
Like, the 85 version of them is crazy. And you're like, oh my God, that I know that person, but I know them when they're old. It's crazy.
Yeah. I'm trying to see. Although that Home Alone 2 guy, it wasn't that long after this.
I mean, but still, Home Alone 2 guy, Tim Curry's been in so much. The fact that you're like Home Alone 2 guy is hilarious to me.
Wait,
Home Alone
the
2
main
guy? That's how you know
Colleen
Tim
Camp?
Curry? Home Alone 2?
Yeah. Colleen
can't
Camp was
believe-
in Wayne's World?
What?
Colleen Camp was in Wayne's World.
Yes.
Mrs. Vanderhoff. Wait, who's Mrs. Vanderhoff?
I can't. You're so funny. I can't believe you don't know Rocky Horror. I can't believe you don't know, like, all the things Tim Curry has done in his life. And and you're like,
oh, she's the wife of the old dude from the the arcade. Okay, I remember now. And he's the guy from the Christmas Vacation movie that's also the boss. Let's see. Tim Curry.
Tim Curry was the original. He was the original Pennywise. Yes. Tim Curry is the doctor in Hunt for Red October. Tim Curry's the voice of the bad guy in Fern Gully. We could do a whole Tim Curry movie watch. Tim Curry's great. He is Cardinal
Tim
Richelieu.
Curry's the
that is
voice
correct.
of the guy in Hey Arnold. That's the art guy.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Let's see what else?
Yeah, dude. Tim Curry. I have to say, Tim Curry is great in a lot of stuff, but the last 20 minutes of this movie is like some of the best Tim Curry that exists. Him running around the hallway is like a classic scene. I could watch that over and over again. It's so funny.
That is
the music,
pretty great.
him like rapid fire with the whole movie is great.
Tim Curry's the voice of Darth Sidious and Chancellor Palpatine in the Star Wars The Clone Wars TV series.
He is. Also, he's Nigel Thornberry.
He's Nigel Thorne. All right, that's where I would know him from.
Yeah.
100%.
Obviously, Madeline Kahn is in almost every Mel Brooks movie. She is a national treasure, so I love her. Yeah, he is. He is King Chicken and Duckman. Tim Curry is in a lot of animation. A lot of animation.
Wow.
But more importantly, Tim Curry is the voice of the bad guy from Command and Conquer who goes, Space! So if you ever see that clip of him going, Space! That's, oh man. Yeah. Every actor in this movie is phenomenal.
He's the voice of the Cat King and the Cat Returns from Studio Ghibli.
I can't believe you're just discovering this stuff right now. This is crazy to me. I can't believe you're just watching, you're just discovering this. That's so funny, dude. How are you just discovering these things?
I don't know. I don't watch movies.
I guess not. Wait, hold on. Hold on. You're telling me you don't watch movies, but you and I sat down and watched all of the Twilight series, and I didn't want to watch it. And you're like, dude, we got to watch these movies. And we watched those fucking movies.
I hadn't watched them either, but I wanted to see them with you because I knew it was going to be prime material to talk about.
It was, admittedly, it was. It was crazy. I can't believe we watched those.
And then,
oh my God.
Okay, so let me tell you about my movie history. There was a point, like 8 years ago. It was right before Toaster Woman moved in because I had nothing to do because I lived alone. And I was like, I'm going to watch a movie every night, all right? And I would just watch, like, a random-ass movie that I've never seen that people always talked about. So I watched, like, I watched all the Stanley Kubrick movies, like A Clockwork Orange.
Why?
That movie was crazy. Clockwork Orange was really good.
Oh, they're all good. They're just crazy. Like, I don't know why those are the movies you would pick first. Like, those are movies that are, like, going to mess with you.
I love those types of movies. I want a movie to mess with me. They're like, what are Stanley Kubrick things that he did? Kubrick.
I don't know.
He did, The Shining. The Shining was wild.
Oh, Kubrick films? Yeah. 2001 Space Odyssey. Yeah.
2001 Space Odyssey was, like, so weird because I got bored at parts, but at other parts I was like, what the shit is going on? And I remember watching 2001 A Space Odyssey because I was doing LFR in Mist of Pandaria. And we were fighting the turtle boss. And I was watching that movie being like, what the shit?
There is, damn, I wonder, there's a movie, if he did do Eyes Wide Shut, if there's a movie that exists that I think you would love, even though I don't think it's like a great film, but it's a documentary about Kubrick. I think it's called Room 237, I think. It's basically about how Kubrick was the guy who helped them film the moon landing, basically saying that the moon landing's fake, and that the movie The Shining is him revealing to the world that it's a fake moon landing.
What the shit?
Yeah, because
the
movie The Shining has, the book The Shining and the movie The Shining are nothing alike. They are not similar at all. And the documentary is about how there's this theory that here's a great example. During the documentary, they talk about how the way the movie progresses, when the little boy rides his bike around the hotel, it like gets more and more fucking crazy. Like there's no way the hotel can be the way it is. And there's like little things that, yeah, Stephen King hated the movie. He was like, this isn't my movie. It is very interesting. It's also crazy. Like it isn't. You did a Cox and Crendor episode on it. Did we? Did Crendor watch it?
I don't.
Did I make Crendor watch it? No, Crendor didn't watch it. Okay.
Maybe I did watch it.
Crendor, did you watch this? Am I telling you about a thing? It was like 8 years ago. Well, that's almost like he didn't watch it at all.
That's practically like
he didn't watch it at all. That's almost like
you
he
know
never
what?
watched it.
I do have vague memories of watching this movie, so I think I did watch it.
Yeah,
but I don't know if I like fully watched it. You know what I mean?
I'm starting to think that you didn't. If it was an early episode, I'm starting to think you hadn't even ever seen a Kubrick movie. If you're talking about how you were doing Pandaria watching 2001: Space Odyssey.
I think I watched it while I was doing something else, so it didn't fully like register.
That sounds right. That sounds correct.
Yeah. I never saw Full Metal Jacket, but I watched an old Marine talk about if Full Metal Jacket's like being in the Marine. It was just some YouTube video. This guy's like, I was in the Marines. And then he literally just kept being like, this is the shit these drill sergeants come up with. They just roast the shit out of you, man. They'll make fun of you for this. They'll make fun of you for that. I don't know. And then he would like pause like 2 minutes later into the thing and be like, I don't know how these drill sergeants come up with this shit. They would do it, but instead of one, there was four. And they all came up there. And they were like, you idiot. And they would yell at you. And I was like, all right, okay. And then like 2 minutes later, he'd pause it again and be like, oh no, these drill sergeants come up with this shit. I'm like, is this guy like, did he like breathe in too much Agent Orange or something? Like he just keeps repeating himself every 5 minutes.
I love that you're like, I haven't seen the movie, but I did watch a guy talk about the movie.
I did, and I watched it like 2 weeks ago, which is why it's so fresh in my memory. Because there was a YouTube video, and it was like Marine talks about the Full Metal Jacket, and he was, and then the best part of that YouTube video was halfway through it, it just cuts to music, and it's him talking, but you can't hear what he's saying, and it's just music. So I think YouTube copyright struck him, and so it just plays music, yeah, for like 5 minutes. And I was like, why am I watching this? It's so bad.
I love that you have never seen the movie, but you watched a guy talk about the movie. That's the funniest shit I've ever heard. That's the most you thing that ever existed.
But I do want to watch that movie. I've heard it's good. All I know is he's like, Private Numbnuts. That's all I know.
Private Numbnuts.
All I know is my dad tells his Navy boot camp stories.
We need to find... Man.
Your dad ever go into the Navy and tell boot camp stories?
No. My dad never talks about being in the Army. I imagine the Navy is vastly different from the Army. My dad doesn't even want to talk about it. He's like, no. Actually, that's a lie. He will talk about being stationed. And the story he always tells, is when they were the place he originally stayed was I don't know this for a fact, but I'm gonna make assumptions about the story because he's never said, but I'm gonna make assumptions. Definitely involved like a brothel or some shit, because there was this the woman who like ran where they were at. She would make fun of my dad every day because basically like, you know, she would essentially just say like, he's the guy no one wants to be with. Basically, I don't remember the whole story. I'd have to call him, but it's a very funny story about like she just give him shit every day. And I'm like, that sounds right. That sounds right.
My dad literally tells a story. He's like, I went into the Navy. I go into boot camp. And he's like, they're like, all right, everybody that can't swim, go to the deep end. Everybody that can swim, go to the shallow end. And he said, I raised my hand and go, do you mean that people that can't swim go to the shallow end? And he said, get your ass in the deep end, you bitch. I was like, dude, I'm not joining the Navy.
No, not for me. Not for me.
Then he said they would like dive into the deep end. They just had a big ass pole, and when you started drowning, they just fucking like pulled you up. It's like, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep. Yep. Throw him in the deep end. Yeah, I get it.
Yep. Throw him in the deep end. Then he was like, yeah, then I was on the ship, and this one guy kept trying to joke about pulling a knife out on me. So everybody was talking about how, like, they slept real, like, I don't know. He was like, yeah, I slept really awake. You know, I wouldn't go into full deep sleep because I knew some guy had a knife. And I was like, what the shit is going on? And he's like, I still do it to this day. Sometimes I wake up with night terrors. And he's like, but it's just a dog trying to go outside. And I'm like, I'm glad I didn't join.
Yeah, no shit. My dad will talk about, like, I haven't had a good night's sleep in 50 years. I'm like, fuck no, I'm good. But at least he's honest where he's like, if there was a draft, I would smuggle you to Canada. I'm like, at least the man's honest. At least the man's like, I'll get you the fuck out of here. Obviously, it's too late for me now. They're not going to draft my ass. Yeah. I'm too old. But, like, back in the day, he'd be like, I'll get you the fuck out of here.
There's a draft. This guy's falling apart.
Yeah, my dad was like, but he was drafted, so, like, he gets it. He's like, nah, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'd take you to Canada. Yeah. I was like, thanks, Dad. Thank you. At least I know you got my back. He's like, nah, fuck that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I don't know. All I know is one time, I don't know how old. I think I was like 16 or 15. And my dad, like, one of his old Navy friends came back and he was like, can we meet up? And then my dad was like, yeah, I haven't seen this guy since like 1970 something. And the dude comes over to our house. I remember I was watching the NBA All-Star game because I was like, dude, I love Vince Carter. So I was watching Vince Carter like slam dunk and shit. This dude's over at our house and he was like, Jesus is real. Jesus. And I was like, oh, okay. And then my dad was like, yeah, he's changed. He's changed since the 70s. I was like, yeah. I'm just watching the NBA All-Star game.
Oh, shit. Yeah, no, I'm good. No, I'm all right. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, my dad, the only thing that I've ever dealt with my dad when it comes to previous people he served with. Actually, I once saw a photo of him in the Army. I'm going to let you know, I've never seen a more handsome man. Somewhere in my genetics is a very attractive man. That dude, my dad at like, I don't know, 19, looking amazing. I was like, damn, what the fuck? Like, what happened to you? He's like, shut up. Oh, yeah. He's looking great.
Dude, that was crazy. Like, for Father's Day, I was like looking through old pictures and I found one old book of my dad that we like never saw. And we went to like him like joining the Navy. And then Toaster Woman was like, oh my God, he looks like you. And he legit looks like me. And I was like, oh my God, my dad. What the shit? And then he was like, hey, I haven't seen those pictures in like 40 years. That was one of those moments you just realize, you're like, oh my God, I'm my dad. It's happening.
Oh man, it's so funny. They are ridiculous. My parents, every time I see old photos of them, I'm like, what? Did I do this to you? Is it because of me? What happened? Am I the problem? You guys were killing it, and then I came along, and it was all downhill. They're just too nice to be like, yeah, it was you. It's 100% you. And if anything, watching Dodger and Sam, I'm convinced, yes, it's children.
Gotta be.
Children ruin you. Yeah. You think you're creating a next generation to carry on your legacy, but really, they're there to replace you. They're slowly killing you, and that's what it's about. Watch out. Watch out.
You got a hard enough time raising a cat. I would have got like 7.5 hours of sleep today, but I got 6 because the cat woke me up because he couldn't get food because he was like, and he was like digging the blankets off.
I have a plant that almost died. That's where I'm at. I couldn't take care of one plant. I put water on that thing. I was like, oh, thank God, it's alive. Yeah. One plant.
One plant.
One plant is too much for me. I was like, oh, shit, I got to take care of that thing. Yeah. Imagine a kid. Oh, my God. I'd be like, oh, crap, I forgot to feed that thing. No, I'm all right. I can barely take care of myself. I'll be good. Yeah.
I showed you when you were here the last time. I showed you my grandpa's non-content YouTube videos.
Dude, your grandpa's non-content YouTube videos. I completely understand you now. It is genetics. You didn't create this. You learned from a master. You honed a craft. Have you shown the internet your grandpa's videos?
I haven't, but I should.
Oh my god, you should do a reaction to those videos.
It's literally like he was making these videos. He was like 85. Like he lived to 95. He was like 85 making these, and he's like, "Here we are in the backyard, and we have these, we have these whirly gigs out here."
He's
just making YouTube.
They make
videos.
good noises. Yeah,
it's prime. If you see
check
those
out-
videos, you'll be like, "Wow, this is definitely the Crendor genetic family."
I cannot stress this enough. If you watch them, the direct connection between you and him is so clear.
Yeah.
It
It's
isn't.
like
It
actually
isn't even a
insane.
joke. You're like, oh my god, yes, this dude, 100% is related to Crendor.
Oh yeah, I'm like a blend of him and my dad, which is really weird. But my dad, his dad, was also like. You would think I'm not related to him, but I'm like I have him on the inside. You know what I mean? Like his anxiety levels.
Oh, okay.
His anxiety
Okay.
levels.
All right.
I remember. Okay, there's a time. I was like 12, 11. I was watching TV. They had one of those, those TVs where like they were on the floor. Like that's how big they were. They're like
wooden
on-
TVs. Yes,
yeah,
I know
they're,
exactly
like
what you
big
mean.
wooden TV. They're like 100 pounds. I was like watching that because that's all they had. I'm like, they got this old ass TV. So I was watching something. He literally came into the house. All right. I said 0 words. This is what he said. He walks in. He goes, "Hey, how's it going? What do you got going on there? You got a TV? What are you watching here? You got a TV? You can't even hear this thing. Yeah, turn it up. All right, turn the volume up. Yeah, I don't even know. What are your dad? What are your mom and your dad around here? They over there? They go in the back? All right, yeah, I don't even know where they are. They go in the back? All right, yeah, I don't know." And I was just sitting there. I was like, like that's where my anxiety's from. I was like 100%. That's the anxiety. No doubter. That's where that came. He also drank a lot. A lot.
Mm-hmm.
I also have to like dig into my family's history by like asking them. I'll ask my dad. I'm like, "How much did my grandpa drink?" And he's like, "Yeah, he drank a lot." And I'm like, "How much is a lot?" He's like, "At lunch, dinner,
Honestly,
and I'm like, "Yeah, how much is that?" And he's like, "Yeah, he'd go to the Polish deli and make a martini, talk to the people, he'd go to the
Polish
thing."
deli martini.
Yeah.
Nice.
I actually have vivid memories of this. This is like childhood. Like I was like 6 years old. I remember my grandpa hooked me to the Polish deli somewhere in Chicago. Chicago's literally like Irish, Polish, and whatever European you want to mix in. And he would be like, "Oh, dobre. Yeah, then he was like talking to people, and I was like, "What the shit is going on?" I'm 6 years old. And then he was like, "You can have chicken soup and ice cream." And I was like, "Dude, chicken soup and ice cream?
And
This is
ice
the best."
cream? That's a win.
And I remember he went behind the counter and he was like making martinis. I didn't know what a martini was at the time, but looking back, I'm like, oh, he was making martinis. This was like 1 p.m. in the afternoon. He's just like, yeah.
I'm convinced that there was so little to do way back when that like people just drank all the time. Like, how do you get you through your day? Drink.
Yeah.
Drink your way through the day. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 100%. But that was why I actually gravitated towards my other grandpa, because while that grandpa was super anxious and alcoholic, my other grandpa was just non-content, like, let's go to check the computers at the library.
Yes,
and I was like, oh, I like the library. And he'd be like, yeah, check the computers over at the library. Yeah. So that was him. So I like that side because it was much calmer.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, he lived to 95. I'll take 95. My genetics get me to 95.
Dude, you're gonna do great. Yeah. The guys in my
Great.
family, we die quick. Whereas not much room for us. We're screwed. But the
He
women
literally,
live very long, so like it doesn't help me any. But like,
it doesn't help you.
yeah.
He would just, I remember after I would fake sick from school to go over there because my parents were working. So they would be like, "You can come over to our house." And I'd be like, "I'm sick." I wasn't sick. He would just like be like, "All you got to do is eat garlic, onions, and coffee." He's like, that's the key to long life. Garlic, onions, and coffee. I mean, he's probably right. He lived to 95.
That's some Polish shit right there, man. That's some Polish
Actually,
shit.
he wasn't Polish. He was Yugoslavian.
Oh, you know what? General area. That is some Eastern European shit.
That's my Slavic blood.
Yeah, general area. Garlic, onions, coffee. Yeah.
Garlic, onions, and coffee. He said when they were younger, they were so poor they couldn't afford milk, so he put coffee in his cereal. He also talked about catching like squirrels and turtles because they couldn't get food, so they had to go catch
coffee
food.
in his cereal, bro.
Yeah, he put coffee in his cereal.
I can't believe it's someone. Jesse lost his Balkan audience. Nah, no, it's fine. He'll stay around. He'll stick around. What are you gonna do? Watch some other idiot? Come on. I'm all you got.
Garlic, onions, coffee, dude.
Yeah, all you got's garlic, onions, and
All you
coffee, and Jesse Cox, baby. That's it. What are you gonna do? Not watch me while you eat your garlic, onions, and coffee? Come on. Come on.
You have any wacky like childhood memories?
Of my grandparents?
Yeah.
Shit. Both my grandmothers, I only ever remember them being in the kitchen all the time. I don't know that I ever remember them being out of the kitchen. Ever. My grandmother on my dad's side was always in the kitchen cooking something or at church singing in the choir, except she'd be the woman singing in the choir that was always like, oh, like the highest pitch, loudest person. The person you always hear in the church choir that is like, if I sing loud enough, God will hear, right? That was her.
That checks out. That's a Cox family member.
Absolutely. And my grandfather on my dad's side, all of my memories of him are of him sitting on his recliner watching either the Steelers, the Penguins, or the Pirates. That's the only memories I have. And yeah. And I'm gonna make the grand assumption that he wasn't like the best hands-on father. He was just like watching shit. On my mom's side, my grandmother spent all the time in the kitchen, and she would not eat dinner with the rest of us. She would cook, and then after everyone had eaten, she would sit down to eat. And so people would be like, sit down and eat. And she'd be like, no. And she'd go around, she'd hand people food. And my grandfather had Parkinson's, and so he would just like always be shaking all the time whenever he ate stuff. But the one thing I do know that I got from him specifically is when I eat food, I hum, and he would always hum while he eats food. So I'll sit there and I'll be like, I'll be like eating something and humming. And everyone tells me I do that. And I don't even realize it. I 100% got that from him. 100%. And so
that's your grandfather, your trait.
Yeah, that's my grandfather trait. As I hum when I eat food. Actually, I hum all the time, and I'll sing stupid songs to myself all the time. Like all the time.
That's true.
Yeah.
I remember even when I'd like visit you in LA, you'd like go get the laundry, and you're just like, doot, doot, doot,
yeah, it's my whistle while I work. I'm like, I don't want to do this, but I got to do this. Yeah, that's a big thing. Other than that, like I don't remember too much. I remember that we would always, again, both of my parents, my grandparents on both sides were in Pittsburgh, but in different parts of Pittsburgh. And so it was all Steelers, all Penguins, all Pirates all the time. And that did not change. It didn't matter which house you went to. That was it the entire time. Except on my mom's side of the family, they owned a clothing store. And so the basement of their house was filled with all the clothes they never sold. And it was like a massive basement filled with old shoes and old pants, and I wish, like thinking back, that's just probably worth something. But I don't know what happened to all of it. Not a clue. Couldn't think.
Huh?
But yeah,
just gone.
Yeah, just gone. I'm sure it was all raided at some point.
Time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, probably. Do you have any like great grandparent stories?
No, I never met any of them.
Damn.
Maybe I did when I was a baby, but I certainly don't remember.
my dad randomly told us like the most random weird great grandparent stories because they were his grandparents, and he was like, "Oh yeah, like I remember I was a kid." Actually, I think these would have been my great great grandparents.
How
So
do
he
you?
said, so he said, because this was like, what would it have been? It was his dad's dad. Wait, would that be great grandparent or great great grandparent?
His dad's
My
dad. That would be your
grandfather's.
great grandfather.
Okay,
Great
so
great
this is
great.
that.
His dad's dad would be great grandfather. Yes.
Okay, so,
I was about
dude,
to
I
say
swear to
great
God.
great grandfather is a lot. My parents, both I think both of my parents' great great grandparents would not have been American.
Oh yeah. Well, mine weren't either. Mine were from Europe.
Yeah.
Like they all came over here. That was the generation that like came to America.
Yeah,
So like,
that like early 1900s generation. Yeah.
yeah. So like my one side, my dad was like, "Oh yeah, I had my one side that I really liked. That was like his one grandfather and his one grandmother that were very German. Actually, I think they were German and Swiss or something. I don't know, something like that. And then the other side, he was like, "Yeah, I didn't really like that side. They were kind of weird." And I was like, "How are they weird?" And he's like, "Oh, I remember this story. All right, I'm gonna tell you the craziest story you ever heard. All
Okay.
right." So he was like, they were like Polish and something else. Okay, it doesn't even matter. So he was like, I loved my grandmother, so it'd been his grandmother. She was like very nice. She'd like cook food. She was always. I even remember. I think she was still alive when I was like 4 or something, and she'd be like,
Damn.
"Oh, hello." She was very Polish. Uh, but her husband was apparently insane. He owned a window washing company in downtown Chicago. He would apparently just bring random shit home and get extremely drunk. Like he would drink glasses of vodka. Like he would take this wine glass and like load it up to here with vodka and just drink this entire thing of vodka. And he was like, one time he brought a tree home. One time he brought a dog home. One time he brought a woman home. And he said that his grandma would be like, that son of a bitch, he's bringing home a woman and a tree. And I was like, what the shit is happening in my family? And then
Son
he
of a
said that,
bitch.
and he said that they used to sing like, I don't know if they were like Poland, I guess it's like close to Russia. He was like, yeah, my
It is.
great
You're
uncle.
It is.
He said it wasn't his grandfather, but like his uncle and all them would sit around and be like, 1, 2, 3, we are pioneers. 4, 5, 6, we are Bolsheviks. And he said, I remember hearing them sing that when I was like 5 years old. And I was like, what the shit? I was like, this is my family history.
He brought
All right.
women home, the son of a bitch.
Literally bringing women home, singing
brought a
about
woman
being
home.
Bolsheviks. Brought dogs home, trees. I don't know.
That is some,
Alcoholism.
that is some alcoholism right there. That
Yep.
is some. That's good. That's a good story. I'm sure
Yeah.
if I asked, my mom would tell me all sorts of shit. I'm
You gotta
positive.
find out. There's
Yeah.
gotta be some crazy shit down the
The only
Cox
stories
family
that
line.
I know is that both my grandparents were racist as shit on both sides of the family.
Of course.
The story that my mom and dad always tell is when they first started dating, on my dad's side of the family, because my mom's family's Middle Eastern, they kept asking how dark she was because they were worried. And on my mom's side of the family, because my dad's side of the family is Irish, they kept asking if he was beating her. That's I was like, oh my God. And they're like, those are your grandparents. I was like, whoa. So there you go. I was like, ugh, okay, that's racist.
Like
shit,
the further back you go in the family tree, it just gets like crazier.
Yeah,
Fucking
dude.
Weird. Like
I can't
racist,
imagine
wild,
what my great grandparents were
abusive,
like. I know they were
alcoholic.
probably the worst.
Like,
Yeah,
listen,
I don't want to know.
That's just like now I'm like, what was the generation before them? Now I'm like, I want to go back even further.
The generation before them was somewhere for me. It was somewhere in like the hills of Ireland and like somewhere in the Middle East, and then like my for you somewhere in Eastern European, like Eastern Europe, just like where they're all in huts somewhere probably.
Oh yeah.
Just like pissed off at everyone, making soup out of fucking nothing. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because
100%.
like you have to imagine, most people's families who came to the U.S. because they were like, we got fucking nothing here. Like, we aren't rich, we aren't wealthy. We got to run to the U.S. for reasons. So they were eating like stone soup and shit.
My non-content grandpa lived in 95. His mother was a mail order bride. That's how she got here from Yugoslavia. Straight up.
No fucking way! Are you kidding me?
That's what they said. I don't know if it's actually true, but I don't know why they'd make it up.
She was like, I'll do anything to get out of this country.
I guess. And then my grandma was like, my German grandma, she was just like, yeah, we lost a quarter by the stockyards and we got beat. It's like, oh, okay. Then she's like, yeah, and then my dad, he was an alcoholic, but he died of scarlet fever. So I guess he's just, I had one of those things where they got strep throat or whatever, and they're like, hey, my throat's sore. What do you think it is? Like, I don't know, just drink. All right. So because scarlet fever essentially scars your heart. So you just get a scarred heart, and then you hit your 40s, and then your heart's like, oh shit, I'm scarred, and then you die. And they're like,
shit,
I guess a demon got him. That was, the early 1900s.
I can't.
History's crazy.
I need to find
even his family history.
I need to find my. Oh my god.
In fact, when I think about it, I have like the least exciting history. Like I grew up, I played video games. I played Warhammer, and then I got older, and then I played more video games and Warhammer, and then I was like, shit, dude, I gotta work out. And then I made YouTube videos. That's it. That's like the least exciting.
I need to find. I have to be able to find something about my family. Like it's so hard to. There's got to be like a something out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's got to be something.
There's got to be something.
Got to be something.
The problem is that my family has like the most plain Jane names. It isn't like Olga Slogreborg, right? It's like George. Like I'm gonna have to find a George. Get the fuck. This sucks. How am I gonna find this? It's tough. Legacy.com. Legacy.com, that's not going to help me.
Legacy.com.
No, my grandfather didn't live to 94. That's the wrong guy.
Damn. My other grandpa that had super anxiety and alcoholism lived to like 81.
Damn.
Yeah, he died of brain cancer. But I was like, do you think constant drinking, stress, and working on cars a bunch did anything? And my dad's like, you just don't know. Some of this shit's random. I was like, oh, okay. It definitely could have been the alcohol, working with cars in a garage constantly and inhaling car fumes and then being constantly anxious and hyper.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Hyper. It just random.
I got nothing. There's a 1940 census.
I'll take 81.
Yeah, shit, 81? That's a win.
Yeah.
Oh,
I get over 80.
Here we go. Maybe it's through my grandmother.
Oh.
Nope, that doesn't help at all.
That's the thing is, like, even though my family, like, 81, 95, there's like, yeah, I'm 81, but, like, I'm, like, drinking and, like, smoking and doing shit. I'm just like, is this like the Ozzy Osbourne family? Where's my thing I did? Oh, DNA. I did my ancestry, like, years ago.
I found out through my ancestry that my dad's side of the family is super Irish, except also a little Norwegian, I think it was. So to me, that seems like a bunch of Vikings sailed over,
Oh, yeah.
landed their ass in Ireland, and then were there for a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's definitely what that seems like to me. A bunch of Vikings rolled over to Ireland and were like, this is who we are now.
Also, leaded gas. Wait, my one grandpa's super high. He used to like work on cars, and he'd have like one of those Model A cars. You know the Model A?
Mm-hmm.
He had one of those, and the Model A. He loved that car. And there used to be the 4th of July parade. And I remember being like 6 years old, and I'd like sit in that car, and they'd like drive around and be like, hey, we got the Model A car, and like drive around in it. But I didn't like cars, so I didn't care. My grandma's 95. She still drives her like convertible to the casino.
There it is. I was wondering. Drives to the casino.
Yep. She's 90. Actually, no, she's 96. She's 96 and drives her convertible to casino. And I'm like, I don't even know.
I will say, strangely enough, I found my mom on here with a very detailed history of my mom, which is strange. I don't know why that's on the internet. It is like detailed. There is shit on here that I didn't even know.
Damn.
Like every single job she's ever had. Get out of town. How would they know this? She was a teacher from 1975 to 1976. And then she was a teacher at a different place from 77 to 78. She was the grant administrator at Bethany College until 1980. Then, hey, it even says here, met my dad, 1979. What? West Virginia. Then Slippery Rock University, assistant director, Virginia Polytechnical Institute, associate director, Wright State University. Oh my God, it like keeps going. Crazy. This is dangerous. I don't know why this is on the internet. I guess it doesn't matter now.
Yeah,
like what the fuck does it matter? But it's it doesn't. It's so weird. Interests. Wait, what? Interests. Advocate for disabled persons in the workplace. Writing, walking, tennis. That's my mom's. Good on you, Mom. Those are fun interests.
Wow. Crazy. Now you know her interests thanks to the internet.
Thanks to the internet, yeah. I don't even need to talk to her. I don't even need to talk to her.
That was, dude, my other grandma, she can't drive, but she's also 96. And I remember I was like, do you want to live to 100? And she was like, I don't care. Like, I was thinking about, like, yeah, I mean, because she was married to my 95-year-old grandpa, so he's gone. And, like, all her friends are gone. Her siblings are gone. So she's just like, whatever, I don't give a shit. That's what I would do at that point. I'd just be like, whatever.
I can't. Man, this is wild.
Apparently, I found my DNA. I'm 57% Eastern Europe and Russia.
Yeah,
Northwest Poland. Then I'm 16% the Balkans, which is Croatia. 14% Germanic Europe. 7% Sweden, Denmark. 4% Baltics, and 2% England, Northwest Europe.
Yeah, you know, someplace along the way, someone married in. You got a little bit of that 100%. DNA in there. Yeah.
100%. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
No doubter.
Man, I should find my DNA. But my DNA is, I'm going to be one of those people. I saw a study that said that 5% of all people have Neanderthal DNA, and I have a feeling I'm going to have that. I'm going to be like 18% Neanderthal. Like, onga ponga. Yeah, that's going to be me. Convinced of it.
100%.
Just like,
it just shows up 100% Neanderthal.
Jesse never evolved. Like, he just...
Time to get a tracksuit? Dude, I've already got track pants. I wore those when I was like 18. That was like that was in my DNA. No wonder. I was like drawn to them.
Red hair is a sign of Neanderthal DNA? Yes!
Oh my God.
I am the last of my species. That's not true. That's not true at all. Actual real gingers. Full Neanderthal. I am the last remaining one. Now I gotta look this up.
How am I 7% Sweden, Denmark?
Neanderthal DNA in humans. What does it mean to have Neanderthal or Denisovan DNA? What does that mean?
Denisovan.
Scientists have sequenced Neanderthal DNA. Okay, yeah. So what does that mean? Having more or less archaic says nothing about being evolved as a person, nor does it give any indication of strength or intelligence. It just means that like your family's been around for a while. Great, I guess. Okay, cool. I guess everyone's technically been around for a while. It isn't like we all just showed up. It's like we all just like everyone comes from someone.
We didn't just show up?
Yeah, we didn't just like show up. Everyone comes from someone. Or did we? Oh, shit.
That just reminds me of us at the museum, and then she's like, "You're telling me there was meteors?"
I don't buy it. I'll never forget that. I'll go to the grave thinking that woman is like, meteors? I don't buy it. I can't believe that. The worst part is you go through an exhibit of multiple eons of the Earth's history. You have to go through every single exhibit. And we finally got to the one where it's like, and that's how the dinosaurs died. And that's where she was like, I don't buy it. A meteor?
It just doesn't add up.
How did all the mammals come to be? I don't buy it. I can't believe she was just like so sure in her stupidity. I was like, lady, bless. Good luck. What is even space? She sat through microscopic organisms forming into like fish and then the fish walking on land. She was like, meteors?
Yeah, checks out.
No, I don't buy it. She sat through an exhibit that literally says 98% of all species on Earth were killed due to global warming, and that it took eons for it to fix itself, even before the dinosaurs existed. And at the end of the exhibit, it was like, remind you of anything? Global warming is real. She was chill with that. But the minute she got to meteors killed the dinosaurs and that's how there are humans, she was like, I don't buy it. What? She must have been holding that shit in. She had to have been holding that in from the beginning. Yeah. Where she was just like, you know what?
She was skeptical the whole time, but that was just the straw that
then she let it out.
Broke the camel's back right there.
Meteors and not Jesus? I don't buy it. Why are you at a museum, lady? Why was she there? What was the purpose of her being there?
That just reminds me of my dad being like, did you know at church on Easter we had the pastor talked about Pontius Pilate, and he said if I saw Pontius Pilate, I'd give him the middle finger and say F you, Pontius Pilate. And I thought that was kind of weird. And I was like, actually there's numerous Pontius Pilate stories. There's Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. One is that Pontius Pilate didn't even give a shit. He handed him off to be executed. The other is that he washed his hands. The other's this, and then my dad was like, it's all, there's a bunch of stuff. It's a bunch of stuff.
I like that your dad goes to a church where there's just like a guy preaching who's like, if I was there, I'd say to him, F you. That's hilarious to me. If I was there with Jesus, I'd give him the middle finger.
Yeah, but he's like, yeah, that pastor's weird. I don't know about him.
I know. I think it's hilarious. Though. That's like,
funny.
I've never heard of that before in my life where a dude's like, I would say, hey, Jesus, look, and I'd give that dude the middle finger. Crazy.
Yeah, this happened at Olive Garden, by the way.
That's okay. My dad at a Ruth's Chris Steakhouse saw a guy who his family was, I don't know, I think we might have been there for Easter. I don't know what we were there for. But the family, this was, I'm going to say 20 years ago. The family that was there, it was this group of like, definitely like fundamentalists of some sort. And they were sitting around praying, and the dad was like, and I just want to give a prayer for George W. Bush. Thank you for leading this country. When my dad was like ready to stand up and fight this man at the Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. He was like, this son of a bitch. He was ready to throw down. He's like, George W. Bush is a fucking criminal. I will fight him right here. I was like, Dad, please don't. He's like, that motherfucker. I'm like, Dad, Let it go, dude. And he's like, I just want to thank Jesus for looking out for George W. Bush. And my dad was so pissed. I was like,
All I remember is the one time I drove through Indiana. The three things I remember from Indiana was windmills, hell is real sign.
The hell is real sign in the farm that goes for miles where it says hell is real and then it has Bible verses. Yep. Everyone from the Midwest knows that guy's farm. Because you had to have 100%. Driven by it either on like I-75 or I-70 or whatever the hell it is. Everyone knows that guy. Everyone.
You gotta know that. And then I went to so I was going to Ohio, so I had to stop halfway. And I stopped at a Steak and Shake, as any Midwestern person
as you would
does.
do. Yeah.
Yep.
Got to get a steak burger. Yeah.
There were people praying before they ate at the Steak and Shake. I was like, this does not happen anywhere outside of like
it's
Indiana,
a Midwest thing. It's like a weird Midwest Bible Belt South. It is different though. One time in high school, after a play, which is the most Jesse fucking thing ever, after a play, myself and some of the other cast went to a Steak and Shake late at night. And we went to the Steak and Shake. We like sat inside, and there were only 3 people working, and no one was taking our order. So I got up, went to the counter. By the way, I have not changed ever. I got up, went to the counter, was like, I'll just take our orders if you want. And they're like, will you? And I was like, sure, I'll take everyone's orders in the restaurant. And so while they were making the food, I went around. I was like, what can I get you? What can I get you? And I just like wrote random shit down and was like, all right, sweetie, I'll take care of you. And I gave them the orders. And then I went behind the counter and made milkshakes. And like,
what the shit?
I'm telling you, there were two high school girls and like an old man. And the old man was making burgers. He didn't give a shit. The 2 high school girls thought it was fucking hilarious. And we were all like, I think we were seniors at the time. So, you know, that weird senior thing where you think you're a king. We all had that. So we thought we could do anything. And so we were just like, da-da-da-da-da. I was in the drive-thru, taking orders in the drive-thru. Like, what can I get you? Welcome to Steak and Shake. Drinking a shake and eating a burger while I was doing it. Crazy. One time after... It was like a late Friday night. We ended up at a Denny's, and the waitress was like 70, and I think I might have been like 16 or 17 at the time. And she kept sitting down next to me, and this is again a different time. She was straight up smoking a cigarette, and she was like, "Hey there, baby." I was like, "What's going on, mama?" She's like, "Can I interest y'all in something to eat?" And you know, we were at Denny's late at night. We're like, "No, just coffee." And she's like, "Okay." And she like slapped me on the butt. She goes, I'll bring you something special. She brought me Moons Over My Hammy, which is why it's my favorite food from Denny's, because she brought me food. She's like, I know you want something to eat. And she brought me some food. And she was like, don't worry, it's on the house, baby. And I was like, letting you know, 16-year-old Jesse, she was too old. Current Jesse, I would have hit that shit. I would have been like, what you doing after work, baby? What you doing? You have a broken hip is what you doing after work. You and me, we getting together after work. She was like, okay there, sweetheart. It's also, she reminded me of that woman in Vegas, like 3 or 4 years before COVID. I'm thinking like 6 years now. At an Evo in Vegas, myself, Davis, Schroeder, and I don't remember who else. Maybe our friend Will was there. Good old Will Hyde, wherever he's at right now. By the way, do you know Will?
Of course.
Dude is fit as hell right now. Will looks so good. It's gross. Anyway, we were at this
Will was he did the YouTube drama thing before anyone else did.
Yes, he did.
I actually went with him and Toaster Woman to the Sandwich, Illinois Fair.
Amazing.
Because he was like, Crendor, you live in Chicago, right? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, do you want to come to the Sandwich, Illinois Fair? And I was like, I don't know what that is. He's like, it's like the greatest fair you've ever seen. And I was like, they might have sandwiches. And then I was like, all right. So we drove down there. I swear to God, it's like, if you can picture a town that would get hit by a tornado, that's what it looks like. So we like go to their house, and they were just like, we're just watching the White Sox game. And I was like, they don't watch the Cubs here. This isn't good. So then we like go to this, it's like pitch black outside. You're in the middle of nowhere. There's just this fair. And it's just a county fair. There's like a bunch of shit. He's like drinking lemonade, and Will was like, this place is great. they got lemonade, and then he was just talking drama about all these YouTubers. He's like, you won't believe about this YouTuber. And I was like, oh my God.
Yep, Will was in the know. Will, he's also that guy who anytime he's going anywhere, he'll be like, you're around there, do you want to go? Like, when we were going to Evo, for example, that's when he was like, hey, I know you usually fly, but do you want to drive? I was like, what the hell? Why would I want to drive 4 hours out into the desert? And he's like, let's go to Area 51. And I was like, fuck yes. All right, I'm in. Let's go. Let's go. And we drove an hour out of the way into the middle of the desert. We stopped at that town that's like outside of Area 51 that isn't a town. It is straight up 3 trailers and a giant billboard thing that's like, this is where Independence Day was filmed. It was hilarious. And then we like made our way out into the middle of nowhere and just there was a giant sign that said no photos, and we took photos with the giant sign that said no photos. We ended up in the middle of a back road, and we found a giant gate, and there was a pickup truck on a hill overlooking us. Oh my God, it was so funny. And then so anyway, Will and Davis and Schroeder and I were at this like all you can drink breakfast buffet where they had mimosas. And it was like the last day of Evo. And we're like, all right, here's our plan. We're going to wake up, get ripped on mimosas, go see the grand finals of Evo. And we were like, hell yes. So we all woke up, went down to get breakfast, and we're sitting there, and we're like, where the hell is our waitress? Like, we aren't getting anything to drink. Where's our waitress? This old lady who, the joke with us was that she was a Vegas 40, but she looked 95 years old. She was like carrying the juice in the champagne, like shaking, walking over to us. She put the glasses down on the table, and the table's shaking. And she starts to pour the champagne, and it gets everywhere on the table. It got on our food. It got on us. She's like trying to get it in. And then she takes the juice and she starts to pour it. And Will is like, you know, if you just leave it, we can pour it ourselves. We can just pour the juice. She's like, okay. And she turns around and walks away. And then she keeps coming back to like pour more champagne.
Jesus Christ.
And she couldn't get it in the glass. It was so sad. I was like, this is the saddest thing I've ever seen. And
That's
she
just
just,
sad.
we felt terrible. She was just like, and the champagne was everywhere. It was insane. Dude, I couldn't. Oh my God, Vegas is a hell of a town. I was like, why is this lady still working? What is she doing? Oh my God. We were like, what do you say? You can't tell her. Like, it's one of those things where like she clearly is like, let me work. Give me the dignity of work. So you can't tell her, please stop. Please, like, you shouldn't be doing this. But at the same time, we got no champagne in our glass. And she did not hit a single glass.
I'm going to say, like, oh, it's America. Here's the thing. I would not want to stop working. When you stop working, when you stop, like, being active, that's when you start deteriorating. Like, that's why people are like, what are you going to do to retire on YouTube? Like, retire? I ain't stopping this shit. I
watched that video of that like 80-year-old Nana who's like, I started playing video games recently. I want to be that. I want to be that old lady. That old lady. Yeah. I want to be that old lady who everyone watches on the internet. And like, this old lady's great. That's me. That's who I want to be.
That's like in like Japan. They don't retire. They keep going.
Yeah. I want to be like that sushi guy.
Jiro. Yeah, Jiro dreams of sushi. Yeah. He was just like, I had a heart attack. I still smoke. I don't give a shit. I'm still working till I die. It's like, what are you going to do? He's going to go on your yacht or some shit? You sail around? Yeah. How fun is that? You have to spend like 2 weeks on your yacht, then you're bored.
I will say, having watched my parents, I know what they do every day because they're both retired, and all they do is walk. All they do is go for walks. Here's the thing. They both look best they've looked in like 20 years. They're both killing it right. My mom and dad are so thin right now, but all they do is go for walks. That's it. Like, my dad will go walk for hours every day, and I'm like, what else do you do? And he's like, I go up to the roof. Like, what? Like, I go up to the roof, and I just sit up there. My mom's like, my mom watches more Netflix shows than I do. She's like, did you see all of whatever, Stranger Things yet? I'm like, I haven't watched the last few episodes. She's like, oh, I saw it. Did you see all of Kenobi? I'm like, I did. She's like, wow. She's on it. She knows what everyone's doing. She knows she will tell you everything about everyone on Twitter. Like, did you see what Dodger posted? I'm like, no, I didn't. Do you not even care about your friends? I'm like, what? What? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I could live that life. I can't do that. I got to be busy all the time.
My grandpa lived to 95. He just never stopped doing stuff. Like, he was an electrical engineer. They, like, forced him to retire because they're like, we just don't want to pay you anymore. But he didn't want to retire. And so then he just, like, would volunteer at the senior center. He, like, gardened. He rode his bike. He just, like, kept doing shit. He, like, made his own, like, inventions and everything. Like, he just didn't stop. Yeah. He wasn't like, well, time to sit down and watch TV and rot away.
He made the YouTube videos.
Videos. He was making YouTube videos at 85. Even my parents can't figure out how to upload a YouTube video, but he was doing it. That's why I was like, this is where I got it from.
You know what? I should hire my mom to do. Oh my God. What if for 1 month I gave my mom control of all my social media? Oh my God.
That'd be amazing.
You do my social media. You run I won't look at my phone. You run all of my social media. Holy shit.
That would be amazing. I would love that.
That would be amazing. I don't even know what she would post. I don't even know how she would interact with people.
She'll just be like, some of you are very mean and need to be disciplined by your parents.
Oh my God. What if I switched my Twitter account and was like, it just said at the top, run by Jesse's mom. And you know what would happen? People would just assume I live with my mom. They'd be like, dude living in his basement. His parents' basement. Oh
yeah, even for a week. I think for a week it would be good.
I might make that happen. Like, Mom, I want you to run all of my social media. I'll give you 1 week. I'll give you my password, everything. Run my social media. Oh my God. That would be amazing. Incredible. I don't even know what would happen. She'd probably get DMs, people being like, yo, how you doing? People are weird. Mom, maybe I don't want to do that. You know? Actually, I'd be really depressed if my mom, like, suddenly I got a wave of followers. People were like, we love you. Screw Jesse. I'd be like, oh, cool.
But then she would have been doing her job. Run the social media better than you did.
Oh my God. I'm doing that. I'm gonna message I'm gonna find a way. Holy shit. This is gonna happen.
It's gotta happen.
This is gonna happen. I'm gonna do this. I might make a video after it's over. Be like, my mom's tweets.
Also, this is a callback, but the Steak and Shake service. Steak and Shake has some of the worst customer service you can imagine.
Terrible.
It's
awful. We cooked our own food, bro.
I remember the one time we went to Steak and Shake at like 3 a.m. to get milkshakes. And the dude that was taking the orders was sitting outside smoking. And he comes on the thing and you just hear him go like, what do you want? Then he just walks back inside.
Oh my God. Speaking of people outside fast food, like 4-5 weeks ago, I don't know, it was back in like April or some shit. I really, for some reason, wanted a Taco Bell bean burrito. I don't know why. It was like late at night, and I was like, I want a fucking bean burrito. So I drove to the Taco Bell, and outside, literally in front of the speaker, was like the thinnest, most shabby dressed homeless dude I've ever seen, with a sign that said, please, any food will do. And I was like, what the fuck do I do? So I just like rolled up and like rolled down my window and was like, yes, I'd like one bean burrito, please. And the guy's looking at me and I'm like, and they're like, all right, one bean burrito, that's $1.49. I'm like, thank you.
Jesus.
I was like, what the hell do I do? Dude was like, any food, sir? And I'm like, I drove out of my way. I wasted gas money, and I drove out of my way to go get one bean burrito, and I was like, That's LA sucks sometimes, man. What do I was like, I got no money for this, dude. I'm using a credit card to pay for this. What the fuck? It was so, I was like, I can't be like, sorry, bro. Get a job. Like, what was, no. If I could help the man, I would, but like, what the fuck am I going to do?
It's also crazy because there's a mix of like actual homeless people like need food and help, and then there's people just trying to scam people.
Again, like, I don't know if this dude was like hard drugs or I know. I was just like, what? And there was a line behind me. And it was just like, it was crazy. I was just like, all right, I just got to go. I just got to order my damn burrito and go. The line was like back around the street. It was like 1:30 a.m. and it was like around this. And I was like, just got to order my fucking food and go. Just go, Jesse, just go. And I was like, what do I? Oh, man. Sometimes.
There's the one time these people were like, hey, our car ran out of gas. Can we have gas money? And I was like, I got like $2. And they were like, oh, thank you. And then literally a week later, it was the same spot. I was at the mall. I go there, same people.
Yep.
There asking for gas money. And I was like, son of a bitch, they're getting drug money.
Here's the thing. I appreciate a good story. Like, I want to be, if I'm going to give you money, I want to be sold on the idea. Like, every time I go to this one grocery store, there's always this dude outside with a binder, and he's like, clearly shaking from like coming off of a drug. And he's like, can you help me? I'm trying to get into design school, and this is a binder of my work, and it's like stained. Like
Jesus
just
Christ.
A mess. And he's like, this is some of my art that I've designed. I designed dresses. I'm like, oh, you design dresses? And he's like, yeah. If you just have like $5, man, that would really help me out. It would go to my college. I'm like, you just earned $5, my man.
Did that happen to Alex?
What?
Didn't that happen to Alex and the dude like showed up at his house?
Oh no, Alex has a guy who stays out. So near Alex, I think used to be an art gallery, and there was like a genuine like crazy dude who would try and sell his insane art to the art gallery. And then one time Alex said, hey, that's some really cool art you have there. And the guy, I guess, followed him home, showed up at his door, was like, can I sell you some art? And Alex was like, get off my property, dude. It's like, I got this art to sell you. And he was like, it looked crazy. It was like the draw, like when you see those movies where like someone draws a ghost, they're like insane, they're in prison, they draw a ghost. It was like that kind of shit. He was like, this was a killer. No, he was like, get off of my property.
Yeah, did he buy any though?
I don't know. That's a good question. I will say Alex is in the heart of everything in a house that I guess he like got, I don't know if it's rent controlled, but I know that like he got it before everything around him exploded. And so now Alex is in this apartment that's like, you know, like a house, but he's in an apartment and everything around him is like gentrified as shit. So if you ever see one of those, if you're ever like in the middle of a city and you see like skyscraper, little tiny old house, that's like Alex. That is how Alex, that's like him. It's hilarious. So yeah, all around him is like all these big, like all these places blowing up, and then it's like, yes, just like the movie Up. He's like, everything around him is like really like popping off, and then there's just like his place. And it's
that's
so
really
funny.
Just like his personality as well.
It very much is. Yes. Yeah. And it's, I will say, out of everyone I know, he has the best location out of anyone. He can like go anywhere and do anything just walking. I'm very jealous. I'm immensely jealous. But, you know, I don't have people coming to my home being like, you want to buy some art? So, you know.
Yeah.
I'm sure he knows. God, I bet. Oh, man, I'd have to ask him about that because I absolutely know there's more to that story that I simply just don't remember.
Yeah, you need to find out. Ask him on Chilluminati.
Yeah, he's told that story a bunch of times. Like, I just can't remember what. I don't know. I don't know. It must be loud if he's in the middle of everything. Look, the man thinks his house is haunted, and all I'm saying is that's not true. He just lives in the middle of a bunch. He's like, at night I hear weird noises. I'm like, you live in the middle of the city, bro. What do you mean you hear weird noises? He's like, oh no, I swear to God, it sounded like someone going. Ah! I'm like, you're in the city. There's always someone going. Ah! He is convinced. He's like, I'm telling you, it's haunted. I'm like. You probably have someone living in the walls for all you know.
Oh my God. I just flashbacked when we went to that one place, the place with Elvis. Where was that? The restaurant with Elvis playing.
Elvis?
It had the steak frites.
Oh, the Mexican place. Ortega.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. I remember going there with you, Gerard, and Alex.
Yes.
We got pictures of margaritas.
Oh.
And I had like 2 or 3 margaritas. And I think you had like 2 or 3. Gerard had like 2 or 3. Alex had the rest. And he just like, we like went to drop him off. And we were like, hey, you all right, man? He's like, oh, I'm good. Literally gets out of the car and is like, ugh, falls over. And then the next day, I remember he's like, dude, I just sat in the bathtub all night. Like, what the fuck? Like, all right.
I'll never forget. One day, he like, I don't know what we were doing, we were like hanging out. And he was telling us about how, like, when we first started hanging out, he was like, yeah, last night I went out and I had this amazing dinner. It was like the craziest food I've ever seen. Like I ate this one thing that was like a snail deep fried with jalapeno peppers. It's like crazy. Like, I ate this one dish that was like, it tasted like the sea. It was briny and I think a little fermented and like 5-week-old. Like this crazy story. And then, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours later, he's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. He was in there for like an hour. And we're like, what happened? And he's like, I don't know. I must have eaten something. And we were like...
Yeah, that man is... He's something.
I love him.
It's like the story I told on Chilluminati, where instead of he like reached for his keys and he just had joints. He's just like, oh shit, I don't have my keys, but I got 3 joints. I was like, well, that's not gonna drive us anywhere. Alex
That's not gonna
Bassiani.
drive us anywhere.
That's true. He'll get us somewhere, but not where we're trying to go.
That man is like, if you ever, every time we do a live show anywhere, he's like, especially if it's in LA, he was like, hey, when everyone's coming to the live shows in LA, here's the places to go eat. The man is right all the time. I don't know what he's like. I don't know. All right. So this is one time, I had a friend in town and was like, hey, I heard there's this new restaurant. It just opened up. It is like across the street from a Michelin star restaurant, and the guy who owns the Michelin star restaurant opened this place up, and it's a cafe, and they have like amazing shit. Let's go there for brunch. And so we go there, and as we go to sit down, I look over, and diagonal from us is fucking Alex with like his cousin and some other dude already there eating. I'm like, how does he know everywhere? And I was like, what are you doing here? And he's like, just hanging out. I'm like, what? How are you? The man is truly the physical embodiment of Los Angeles. I've never been more convinced of anything.
And then just wearing the Hawaiian shirts and doing the old like shaka bra.
The man is a genuine treat. I can't even begin. People need to understand. He is like a true Renaissance man. I don't know how to describe it any other way. Like he is kind of like a Leaving Las Vegas, just like, I don't know, like, oh my God, he's wild. Big Cali energy is the way to describe it, yeah.
Man, Alex Bassiani.
Alex Bassiani, rip.
Rip. Great guy.
Wherever you're at, buddy. Rip.
Well, I probably got to go make dinner because
Make dinner? What do you? It is
Normally-
11:45 here, which means it's 1:45
this
there.
is what I normally. Toaster woman makes me dinner, but now she's away for the week, so I got to make my own.
Are
dinner.
you by yourself for a whole week?
Yeah, she's visiting her mom for a week. This is what happened. This is like when Sam has Dodger away. No wonder he's got like, he's like, oh, I gotta order an entire pizza and eat it. Except I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna grill stuff.
You're gonna grill at 1:45 a.m.?
Yeah, why not?
You're not just gonna have like a bowl of cereal and go to bed? How long are you staying up?
Probably like 3 more hours. I usually go to bed at like 4:30,
When do you wake up?
like noon.
How do you function, bro?
I don't know. I get 8 hours of sleep. Well, 7 hours. Usually I can function on 7 hours. But
That's the best lifestyle?
depends.
That's not true. That's not the best lifestyle.
Usually 7 to 8 hours is like my ideal sleep. If I get a little under, like 6 to 7, I'm like good. I can do that for like a bit, but like under 6, I'm like I can't do this.
How are you
Under
gonna
6 is
maintain?
impossible.
All right, all right.
And then over 8, if I go over 8, I actually feel terrible. I get like headaches and shit.
Oh, same. If I'm over 8
Yeah.
hours, I'm like my head hurts, my whole body hurts. Here's my
Yeah.
question for you.
All right.
5 years from now, is this still your life? Are you still on the schedule?
It's actually better than it used to be. I used to go to bed at 7 a.m. Yeah.
Okay, but do you think you just turned 40? Are you still staying up all night?
Probably go to bed at like 2 a.m. when I'm 40. Dude, my grandpa that lived to 95, guess when he'd go to bed?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
He would go to bed at 1:30 a.m.
All the time?
all the time.
When did he wake up?
I think he woke up like 8:30, 9.
Man, put in a full day. That man put in a full ass day. That man was like, I'm up early. Although my dad will be like, I go to bed early and I do great. My dad will be in bed by like 8 p.m. And I'm like,
that's
no,
my parents.
I'm like, that's crazy. How are you in bed? But then I realize the man wakes up at 3, 4 a.m. every day.
Dude, that's my parents. My mom and dad go to bed at like 7 p.m., 8 p.m., and they wake up at like 3 a.m. They're just like, all right, 3 a.m., time to get the day going.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I'll text my
crazy.
mom at like in a few hours. I could text my mom like 3 a.m. and be like, hey, when's this thing? And she's like, oh, I just woke up. It's this. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to bed. Good night.
I can't like the thing is that he'll wake up, he'll eat breakfast, he'll make like toast and coffee, then go back to bed for a little bit, wake up again, and then claim like, oh, you know, I didn't eat anything yet today. I'm really hungry. And I'm like, bro, you like, had 4 breakfasts before you like. He'll like get to dinner and be like, I didn't even have lunch today. So I don't know why you need lunch. I'm like, you had 3 breakfasts, dude. He's like, oh, no, that's not true. He's like, I skip lunch every day. I'm like, that's because at noon you're having like another coffee and toast. Although
Yeah,
now
that's
he's like, I don't
essentially
drink
correct.
coffee anymore. I'm like, all right, okay.
Well, I gotta go grill my food. It's 1:49. I gotta get this grill going.
All right, go. Thank you, everyone, for watching our stream. We'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be good. That's
Crendor
all we
cringe.
got. That's all we got for you. And cringe.
See ya.